Hello?
What's up, Kendra?
All right. I wanted to get a guy. What's your name? Give me some light, baby.
Yeah, you see me right now?
You can't
Let
see
me
that,
see.
brother?
All right, what's your name, boo? What you like? You got on
Whoa.
a glove? Let me see your
Oh
glove.
yeah,
Whoa.
yeah. I'm getting dressed. Yeah.
What?
I dress like
What?
I got a bunch
Where
of
you
different styles.
Well,
I'm
going
going
tonight?
to this art show. Yeah.
You going where?
You going where?
bruh, in that fishnet, men and fishnets don't mix, man. That's not a man. What? What? Bruh. Bruh got the slutty outfit on, bro. Bro. He,
Oh
he
my
looked like a
God.
Grand Theft Auto character from the picture. And then the S&M characters, he got fetish gear on. He's got fishnets, a fishnet bodysuit. This is unreal. This is unreal.
No wonder the caption says be open-minded to his fashion.
No, hell no. Put this on the
we can't
sassy.
do this.
This should have been on the sassy list. Men in fishnets. It's giving a little sassy. I don't know. Look, Dennis Rodman.
It's giving a lot. It's giving alternative lifestyle.
Bruh.
It's giving a lot of different things. Who?
Bruh got combat boots.
He had combat. He had boots on?
Yes. When he went down, I had to look.
Let's
When
go back.
I caught the glove, I had to look at I tried to look at the closet real quick too. Like, well, what in the hell? Bruh.
I'm sorry, y'all. We gotta go back because we need to examine what he got on. He got on a velvet satin
a Bow Wow satin silky do-rag, Grand Theft Auto finest, a vest, and a fishnet bodysuit.
All right, what's your name, boo? What you got? You got on a glove? Let me see your glove.
Oh yeah. I'm getting dressed.
Bruh. Socks. Those are socks. Excuse me. He got socks. I thought those was boots. Thought he had pointy boots on. He got a.
If you can see my arrow, look.
This fool got the Jeff Hardy sleeve, bruh. This nigga about to do a swanton bomb, bruh.
Let me just say this, ladies that go on the Kendra G Show, this is your options,
bruh. Yeah, Brittany Tasha, the good brother from IT. I forgot his name. That was doing the chubby checker dance. That was a classic.
His name.
And this guy, these kind of guys, bruh.
Okay, I can't.
Bruh, if you ain't in no costume, like, you all right? Okay, he's backup dancer, and this is the theme of the video. It's a costume. This is your fashion. Like, you walking around like this, champ? Nah, bruh. No, I'm sorry, man. No.
It's got holes in it, like not the little
rips.
It's got rips. Is that's part of the style?
Folks got the Jeff Hardy sleeve on. I'm done.
Let's try to get through this.
I'm not going. This is going to be the theme. I'm letting you know. Spoiler alert. I'm not going to get off of this. We're gonna keep going back to this. I ain't letting this one go. Nah. No.
I cannot wait for the Kendra cam on this one.
Bruh.
Dress like I got a bunch of different styles. I'm going to this art show. Yeah.
You going where,
baby? Art show.
Art show.
Like a fashion art show mixer thing.
Okay, what's your name, love?
My name's Tariq. We are
Tariq.
Me and you, we had an interview before.
I don't remember when.
It wasn't too long ago. But right after I got off, a woman got on and she was like, I like him, blah, blah, blah. So she hit me up and we started talking for a little bit, but it didn't really materialize in anything because she lived in Cali. So, and I'm out here in Texas.
All right, well, you got.
Or did she find out about that fishnet in your clothes?
Right. Exactly. What? You was dressed like Triple H when you tried to link up, send her a picture, or whoever the hell you was cosplaying as. I don't know what the hell this dude is on.
I'm sorry, y'all.
I'm triggered.
Oh my God.
I'm activated. Fully activated.
He said he has different styles. So what other styles you got?
He from the Kanye school of fashion, huh? With that weird shit on. Get there and take that off. Man.
You get 2 options on the show. So you want to use your second time right now?
Huh?
You're already here.
I said you get 2 times on the show. Do you want to use your second time right now?
Actually, yeah. I'm gonna use it right now. So I'm here.
All right. And your name is Tyreek. Where you calling me from?
Houston.
Houston, how old are you?
32. I just turned 32.
Okay, what's your zodiac sign?
Aquarius.
Weird.
Aquarius. What you do for a living?
Real estate appraiser.
Real estate appraiser.
Well, I get it.
Do you have any children?
Nope. No children. I want children.
Okay, stop moving, honey. Tyreek, Houston, 32, Aquarius, real estate appraiser, no kids. So you said a woman reached out to you. Hopefully this question is not offensive. A lot of cousins are telling me to ask you, you're not gay. Do you get that?
Wait a minute. So you know where it's going.
Oh God. Oh God.
Because you look. You know you
look like a goddamn tart. You know you look like a tart. Mr. Alternative Lifestyle over here. You know they think you live that alternative lifestyle. You got to pre-qualify it. No, don't. I'm not. I'm just wearing some fishnet.
I ain't never seen no man in no fishnet.
Bruh. I'm done. He got a sleeve separate from the shirt he got on. Fishnet and a vest.
He accessorized his fishnet. Oh my God. And you looking for a sister?
Man,
I'm sorry.
Man.
Okay, I'm gonna have to get with my sisters on this one.
Tell them. It's gotta be. This should have been on the list. Men in fishnet. Well, how y'all missed that? Talking about he can cook. Does he wear fishnet?
I don't think we ever seen a man in fishnet.
Come on now. Come on, bro. And I could only imagine this is tame night for him. He probably be wearing feathers and boas and all that old crazy, man. This is insane.
Oh my God. And you're not a part of the alternative lifestyle.
Why you dressing like them? You ain't no cop. Why you got a badge, a gun, a uniform? Like, why you want to dress like that? Let me stop. Oh boy.
It's giving fashionista.
Right. You right. He's trendy. That's all. He's trendy. He's on the cutting edge. It's European. It's the European cut. You know, y'all don't know nothing about this. Y'all all gonna be dressing like this in 2 years. Y'all all gonna be wearing fishnet. Oh, y'all men.
Babe, you gonna put some fishnets on?
I'm gonna have it.
Babe.
Look. Never. You know they say never say never. Never. You ain't gonna wear them. I have no shirt before I have a fishnet shirt.
You ain't gonna wear the fishnets.
For what?
You said it's trendy.
That's what he thinks. That's what he gonna tell you. Not me. Keep that. That's for hookers. Okay. That's hook. He dressed like a hooker. He dressed like Madonna in '84. Like, stop. Like, what are we doing here?
Babe, let me set the scene. Fishnets and Jordans.
What color Jordans?
I don't think no colorway that you do is gonna be able to.
You got the fishnet Jordans on too? Oh no! I ain't gonna be able to do it, Black. I can't do it. They're gonna have to leave me out of the fishnet wave. I'm gonna have to miss that. Like when they had the colorful Will Smith hats back in the day, I missed that. I never wore that. It just wasn't something I wore.
Okay, let's get to this Kendra G because I want to see a full body of what this
I might not survive this. I might not survive this, y'all. Pray for me. Pray for me.
Y'all ready for this Kendra G? Lord have mercy.
Set the camera up somewhere. It's not complete. I was halfway getting dressed. I saw you almost done.
Oh boy, see, he ain't put the accessories on. See,
we dive into this outfit though.
See, brother, my brother.
Y'all see it? gotta be a snitch.
My brother.
Wait, we
And he
gotta
got a coat.
we gotta be able to
He
see
got
the
a
legs.
he got
Hey, can you put us in the light? Oh, it's
Columbine coat.
Maybe I can see.
The brother
It could
pulled
be
out the
because of my leggings.
Columbine.
Okay,
It's
let me
like-
see. I'm trying to ring right there.
Hold
We
on.
gotta see your
Brother.
legs, though, honey.
Brother.
Maybe I
Look
need
like
to
you about to climb
Hold
to
on, I got a
somebody's
mirror
window.
right here. I was supposed to put my shoes on. They in the corner.
You
right
got
there.
too much
Look,
black.
But it's like some.
Did you see the boots?
It's like some leather
The boots is by the
bottom
mirror.
joints. Like it's real
I
little.
knew it had
Yes.
boots.
Like
I
I get
knew
people
it
are
came
gonna
with
say
boots. I didn't
gay,
expect
whatever,
the
I don't give a fuck,
Columbine
like-
coat.
Where did he say he lived
You
at?
non-Houston. You non-neo, non-matrix ass motherfucker.
It is not that cold in Texas for you to be having
Blood.
that long trench coat and the boots on.
Take that goddamn coat. If you need a coat, why don't you put on some decent sleeves? Fishnet ain't warm, nigga. It's cold. That coat, put a sweat on. You got a coat over the fishnet. Brother. He got the reject shaft coat with a goddamn, he got leather pants, if I'm not mistaken. The pants look some kind of clothy, leather pants. Lord have mercy. Yeah, I knew it was combat boots. I knew it was
You was
combat
right.
boots somewhere
right.
around this. I knew it.
Because what else the shoe you wear
Right.
with an
You ain't got
outfit
no
like
12s
that?
on. You ain't putting no 12s on with that shit. You gotta have combat boots. Oh God. Oh God. Man, Jesus, take the wheel. Queen, please. Ah,
It's a
Mm.
doozy.
Y'all ain't got no style if you think that.
I
A
don't
man
want
can wear.
style.
I don't got no
Comfortable man,
style?
He can wear what he want to wear.
Come on, man.
yeah,
Wear what he want. All right, rock
You
and
believe that
roll.
shit.
Yeah, basically. I'm heavily inspired by metal, rock and roll shit. And I mean, I got
Dude does look like he about to jump through your window. That's too much black
Look.
on.
Cat burglar. Nigga dressed like
Don't.
a cat burglar.
Don't he look like he gonna jump in your window?
He looked like he casing this screenshot. He casing your window right now. Is it a
This is how
Rottweiler on
he-
the other side? Is anybody home? Can I climb up this little grapevine right here and slide right through the window? He looked like a burglar. Fashion. This pass for fashion nowadays? Man, I'm glad I'm from my era, man. I'm glad I'm an old 90s dressing type motherfucker. I'm glad, and I'm gonna stay like that. I'm gonna die like that. Cause this right here, this is not fashion. This is disgusting. A goddamn Columbine coat, pleather pants, goddamn RuPaul shirt, Jeff Hardy sleeve, and a Bow Wow silky do-rag.
Can you just pick what style you want to do? Is you want to go trench coat with the AK,
Come on, right? Well, this Tech
or
9,
do you, or
with
this
this
Tech 9
fishnet.
with this fishnet? Which one do you want to go?
Jesus
Or
Christ!
I got this Glock with these
Right.
combat
These
boots.
twin Glocks with these combat boots. This nigga dressed like he's in a loadout. Man, if you don't get your ass out of here.
Oh my God. This
Get him
gotta
outta
be
here.
one of the this gotta
Get
be
him
one
outta
of the
here.
funniest guests I've
Get
ever
him out of here. Get
seen
him out.
on this show.
I'm done. I'm
I
done.
have never laughed this hard
I'm done.
at a guest. I'm sorry
I'm done.
that I'm over here cracking up, because is he freaking serious?
I'm done.
Again, I'm gonna say this one more time. You trying to date a sister? You know we are particular when it comes to how black
Yes.
men dress.
Yes.
I'm sorry. It's just being a black woman. It's not
Yeah.
right. It's not wrong. I'm not saying that, but you know, sisters, it's a certain look that we looking for.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And this fishnet
This
is
ain't
not
it.
it.
That's not it.
I
Jesus
would
Lord.
never go anywhere with you with no fishnets on.
Jesus Lord. Don't
Did
encourage
you-
that foolery.
Did you
Tell
get
me to
my
change.
fishnets? Matter of fact, I ain't even got no fishnets.
Look,
nowhere in my closet is
That
there.
should tell you
is there
everything you need to know. Oh God. Don't allow me
I got
to
my
foolery.
regular fits in there. I got my basketball jersey, NFL stuff. You know, my Air
Ain't
Force.
wearing no damn
I got
NFL
all
nothing.
I ran
and my suit.
into Lenny Kravitz at
In
the
his
Grammys.
suit.
You did?
I did. I
What'd
did.
There it is.
I did.
Say to him.
And Lenny got fishnet on. Is that a fishnet tank top? That's what he was going for? That's what he was going for. There we go. Now I see.
I knew it. I knew I saw Lenny with some fishnet, but that looked like it's almost sheer. Like,
oh God, now we splitting hairs. Sheer or
hey,
fishnet. Either
okay,
way.
I can see his body. But another thing I want to point out, he not Lenny Kravitz.
Right. No, see, he got the Temu version. See? He bought the Lenny Kravitz Grammy outfit from Temu. That's why this shit look a little weird, right?
You got too many holes in it. Like, it's
right.
too many holes.
Oh God. Yo, I'm done. I can't.
Oh.
I just can't do this. I can't do it. I can't. I'm sorry, y'all. I tried, but I can't.
The one that you said you good looking. Women will be lucky to be with you to get your sperm. You know, you got good hair. You attractive. I remember you. What's up, Louisiana? Owns his own trucking company, Baton Rouge, 39 Libra. No kids. What kind of woman you looking for?
I mean, she got to be pretty, fit. I don't like women that like wear fake hair or a lot of makeup. You can't be like an average looking chick because I ain't no average looking dude.
Would a woman be lucky to be with you?
I mean, well, they could see what I look like. That's one thing.
You feel like you are the bomb.
I don't feel no. I feel like amongst men, I look better than most. I'm not. I know it's dudes that look better than me, but you know, like, come on, Kendra, what would you give me out of 10? My looks. What would you give me, Kendra?
I'm not gonna do that, but I'm gonna ask you this.
Yeah, you could do that, Kendra.
I'm not gonna do that, but let me ask you this.
I give myself an 8. I give myself an 8.
You give yourself an 8.
Yeah, what would you? Man, my eyes change colors. They go from green to hazel to gray. Yeah.
Well, I want to ask you this question. What do you think about the women who say they don't want to date light-skinned men anymore?
I don't care. Then you just don't get the benefit of being with a dude that look like me. I guess your children won't look as good.
I can't hear.
Oh my God. I just noticed his eyes did change colors. He went into the light so that they could change colors. They was real dark, and then he got underneath the light so that it could change.
I need to stop.
Done. So as y'all can see, this is the guest update. He was on the Kendra G Show, I think a couple weeks ago or something like that. So he's back for an update. And you know, as you can see, he believes he's above average, and he gonna come and shoot his shot at Kendra G.
He should have did that in the beginning if that's what he was gonna do. But then he says in his little soliloquy he don't like women with fake hair.
Fake hair. Everything on her hair, eyebrows drawn on, eyelashes. All of this is fake. She even says it herself. Fake. So y'all ready to see somebody shoot their shot and get that out of here?
That shot shit out the sky. 9/11
she took it out.
Anti-tank rocket. Anti-air rocket. Right there.
Yeah.
Hear you. Your volume's off.
Can you hear me now?
Yes.
How you doing?
Look at it.
Good, Joseph. What was your feedback? Because I know they went hard.
Man, feedback is what it is, but really that's not why I came back on here, Kendra.
Why'd you come back on?
Because
Look.
I think you the one I need to be fucking with.
Look
First
at
of all, I'm not
unaffected.
available, and I appreciate
You not available. So you married?
I'm not available.
You married?
I'm not available.
You married? It's a yes or no question.
I'm answering your question. My question, your answer
No,
is I'm not available.
no. That's not a question.
And
I mean, the
I don't
answer
want to
is
be rude because I think if anybody tries to shoot their shot, especially in front of people, you should be that I'm humbled, but I'm not the woman for you. So if
you don't have to be humbled. I mean, I saw how you looked at me.
You saw how I looked at you?
So the sparks,
I'm
Kendra.
trying, baby, let me tell you something. I'm trying.
Oh my
I'm
God.
trying.
You trying to what?
Polite
Look at
and
it.
kind.
Without
So what you gonna tell me I'm ugly?
Earl wet.
You're not my type.
Oh, okay. So you like dark skinned cats too?
He's about to say
I
ugly
like the
nigga.
opposite of you.
That's what he's about to say.
That's fine.
You know that he's about
That's
to say
cool.
that.
That's
And
life.
always. Opposite in personality, opposite in appearance.
Personality. You don't even know my personality. We ain't even.
I had a whole conversation with you for 10 minutes. I could pick up on your personality.
No,
so
you
whatever
can't.
the opposite
Not in
is,
10
the
minutes.
other option. If it's you and somebody else, I'm gonna choose the other option.
That's crazy.
Maybe that's why you're still single.
I told you I was not available.
If you're not,
so you want to be combative because I'm not.
I'm not being combative.
I said I wasn't available, and I'm actually not single, honey.
No, if you married, then you're not single. If you're not married, then you're single.
I'm in a committed relationship, and I do not have any desire to meet anybody else. And if I was single, you still would not be the option. And it would take a couple of lifetimes to recycle. I would have to die, come back again, die, come back
this
again,
is the part.
die, come back again,
See,
die, come
this
back
is the part
again.
for me.
And on that same comeback again, I'm still not going to choose you.
That's where, this is how you get your head slapped off. Like, I don't condone domestics on either side. But when you tell somebody you gotta die, she told this other dude, not him, but it was along the same lines. He gotta die, come back 10 times, like that's like a little bit too much. Like you could say, nah, I'm not interested, I'm good. Thank you, no thank you, whatever. You might even have to get a little, if you keep going, I could even see you getting a little more stern in what you're saying. But you deaf and you gotta die, all that, like that's crazy. Like you ain't gotta shoot somebody down with that vigorously. And Kendra, let's not act. Like let's not act. Like, you know what I mean? We see where you sitting at right now, but we just went through your archives, Kendra. You ain't all that, Kendra. Let me burst your bubble. She bristles at this dude rubbed it the wrong way. It wasn't because he shot his shot. It's because I would say he's confident on the borderline of conceit. Kendra could never deal with a man who thinks he looks better than her. She wouldn't do it. She couldn't do it. She's got to be the worshiping point. Like it's her and ain't no higher. Like you can't think highly of yourself to deal with this bird brain over here. Like I'm not even upset she shot him down. Like I said, it's just the vigor and the dying 10 times over. And anybody else who's the other option than you, that's crazy. Like that's crazy.
And this is how most modern women deal with men. Like how she's dealing right here. It's not even, okay, bro shot his shot. It did get a little cringy because, bro, she denied it. She get that out of here. You know,
right.
At least take your dignity and go on.
True.
Leave, you know?
Right.
Because okay, you know, if a chick shoots you down, like, okay, I'm not interested. You know, guys still keep pressing. Yeah. I'm not interested. Yeah. So leave the situation. There's probably some other girl that's interested.
Absolutely.
So that was my only really thing here.
No, I can dig that.
On his part. Mm-hmm. But on her part, this is just how modern women deal with men in the dating market and out and about. She's doing this on a line. Imagine how women do this out in public.
Right.
So throw drinks in your face, slap
Right.
you, and things like
You know
that.
what I mean?
And
Make
so
it totally awkward.
This is how modern women deal, and they wonder why they can't get with no men because you've shot down all the shots.
Right.
From the free throw line, from the 3-point line, he went up for a layup.
Word.
Get that
All
out of
that.
here. So men don't want to. They don't want to shoot shots no more.
Nah, because they look where it goes. You
like
know, look where
it doesn't go anywhere.
There. Like
right. And you didn't have to say all of that.
Like, no.
And you know what? It as a woman, as a lady, you can be polite about it. I'm not interested, or I'm already in a relationship. That's all. Leave it there.
Even if you got to jack up a little bit, even I can understand that you got to make it clear, like, yo, I'm not, you know what I mean?
You
but
might
all
have
that
to
dying lifetimes and all that, that's crazy. Like, that's crazy.
You might have to do that in some cases, but usually if you just say I'm not interested, or thank you, I'm flattered, but I'm not interested,
At the end of the day,
pimp your way out of there. Like, okay, I need to go.
And
not gonna go.
From his end, I feel the same way you do. Like, I'm stepping to you with dignity. My manhood is intact. When I walk away, I want my manhood to be intact. So if I shoot my shot and I get shot down, I'm going to respectfully and gracefully bow out. When she said, nah, I'm da-da-da, he should have just hung up. You ain't got to convince and, oh, you ain't this and no. If you married, like, that's a little too much. You shot, she ain't with it, I'm out of there. Like, you can just go on about your business. Like, if you called for that and she wasn't going, you didn't have to get into the extra histrionics and all that or whatever. So on both ends, they both went a little too far. But this happens even if you don't go that. I've seen this happen to dudes who just came up, you know, how you doing? Came up respectfully and got in 12 lifetimes. I would never like that type of response. Y'all think y'all that that's why y'all be getting disrespected, hands put on and drinks poured on you and all that. Like, it's not right. But damn, you gotta come at the brother like that. Like, damn, like lifetimes gotta go by. And she said, anybody who's the other option besides you, that's like personal. Like, you know what I mean? Like, damn, anybody? Like, shit, I ain't out here. Like, anybody would take it a certain kind of way. You know what I mean? That's just kind of crazy. But you gotta be, I don't think he's too heartbroken over it. But I'm just saying, if you did this in a public setting, if you was in some clubs, like, yo, that'll incite an emotionally unbalanced dude. Most men know how to maneuver and just go about their business. Okay, I took my L and I'll keep going. But these dudes, chemically unbalanced and or femininity, raised by their mama, they emotional. Like, yo, when you come at somebody like you put him on blast like that in front of his people, in front of the club, he might react to it in a violent way. This is why there's a lot of this taking place. You gotta, man, look, man. Kendra, chill out.
I hear a lot of women saying that men can't take rejection. I think it is the effeminate men, less emotional, that can't take rejection. Like, I don't know what it's like to live as a man, but I think y'all would face more rejection than we do.
Absolutely.
When do we as women get rejected?
No,
like we all we have to do is ask for something, and the men ain't going. Men open the doors for you. Men do this for you. Men do that. The men are not out here just rejecting women like that. You know,
you're
I don't know,
really
like
shooting that many shots,
right? But I'm not even talking about like on a dating. Beyond dating, like, men out here slapping you and doing this and doing that to you, or things like that.
No, women don't deal with dating differently. No. It's a little different. Like those. No. See, what you're saying is true, but it is to a certain extent. Like, it's an opposite reaction. Just like, okay, this is how he reacted in a way, or excuse me, not him, but dudes react like that when they get this. Oh, nah, when they get the 10 lifetimes and all that, they want to get emotional and get a little, upset or angry or violent or whatever. Women get like that on the opposite side of the interaction. Like when you reject them after you already did whatever, or you trying to move on and all that, that's when they react like these dudes in that scenario. You gonna leave your baby mama and then she want to crash your car and cut up the wheels. That you've been rejected. You've been moved. I'm moving on. No, you can't do whatever you was doing before. Yeah. I'm moving on. They execute it like that. So men, the femininity, not having men around, proper masculine balance of energy, they more or less take it out in this way. When you don't give them what they want, they can't holler at you, can't fuck you or whatever. Then they want to act emotional in that way. It's like that's where they carry it out, and women carry it out in a different spectrum in that.
Yeah, I wasn't thinking about because we definitely see women doing that, but I wouldn't even say that them are women, them are hyenas.
Oh yeah,
like, that's a different category of women because
these emotional same dudes, they don't speak for the majority of us. That's a different.
Right. Yeah. So, but those are hyenas because even if you do get rejected, like I just don't think like we do have that being a woman is like we do have certain privileges. So that's what I'm talking about. Mm-hmm. So we don't really get rejected on we don't get rejected on a day-to-day basis like that. But I do see
take it well when they do.
Yes.
That's what I'm saying.
Yes. I got you. Right. So I do see after the fact when a woman do get finally get rejected, she do take it a certain way. But I wouldn't even say that these are hyenas. I mean, these are women. These are hyenas.
Absolutely.
Because they have no type of emotional control. Like as a woman, you're supposed to have, if we're emotional beings, I really feel like you should have control over your emotions. Just that doesn't mean you give you free reign to be as emotional as you want to. You should have more control over your emotions. Just like if a man is the pillar of strength, he has control over his strength.
You have to.
So I think we should have control over our emotions. Absolutely. So hyenas use this as I'm emotional and he rejected me, so I'm going to keep his children away from him, or I'm going to drive into a tree and I'm going to do
harm or something.
I'm going to do some type of harm. And of course, we do not condone any type of harm or any type of violence towards anybody. But I'm just saying this is how some people think. They get into their emotions and they let emotions drive them. And these type of women are not women. They're not ladies. They're hyenas. So
and they are raising the men.
Yes.
Who do this, put the hands and can't take the rejection. You know what I mean? You getting that's passed down. You're not in tune with how you're supposed to operate as a man. So all your influence and teachings from the household, your foundation has been from a woman. So you come out and you reenact that in subtle ways that you might not even notice. You can't take rejection. You emotional. You getting all irate when something don't go your way. It's just a symptom. You know what I mean? It's just a cycle, part of the cycle that comes with this. Like a man in tune with his emotions wouldn't do anything if he got shot down. You're gonna get shot down more than you're gonna get success. Comes with the territory. If you can't accept getting your plane shot down, you shouldn't put it up in the air. Like just don't kick it to nobody, and whatever you find, whatever fall in your lap. But if you out there, you trying to establish yourself, or you want to be around some women, get you a wife, or just get some pud, you're gonna have to shoot a few shots, and a lot of them gonna get turned down, regardless if you think you look like Chico DeBarge or what they call them, Greasy Bone, or one of them motherfuckers. It don't matter. You're gonna get shot down too. So, I think he took it all more jovial than anything. But I mean, she went a little hard. Like, this is what she does.
Yeah,
she does this a lot, and she ain't the only one. Like Queen said, this is a symptom of modern women. We came so uppity. It's like you get offended when somebody try to holler at you. You want to try to shoot him down like he did something wrong. he didn't do nothing wrong. Like, it's like levels. Like, she thinks she's so much better than this brother. You understand? You don't, I'm getting that. Like, she never said he wasn't handsome. She remembered him. He made an impact, but she would never. Like, this is so beneath her. Like, that's kind of crazy. Like, but that's how you want to react. I'm just saying, be prepared for some kind of response that's not going to be just him walking away. If you throw the 10 lifetimes in there and all that, you think that's going to get him to leave? No, I think you might have just pissed him off. And now he want to throw something on you. Like, I'm not saying it's right, but you can incite. You know what I mean? You could have probably just said no. Maybe that would have probably been enough, or even hung up. You were in control. You could have just hung up. Like, I'm not doing this.
Yeah, that's all.
Hang up. Like, no, I gotta put you on display. I gotta spill your guts out in front of the whole world, and then gonna say, hypothetically, if something happened to you, now you want somebody to step in or something like that. That's kind of crazy. Like, just you ain't gotta diss a brother hard, man. That's what I'm saying. Like,
you just touched on something. I think that's what separates, like, just regular, like, the women of yesteryear and modern women, because women of yesteryear, they would reject men that they didn't like, and they rejected it like a lady. But to the women of today, modern women, they have to embarrass you, like, not just like, get loud, and they have to embarrass you. Like, they have to attack every single thing. Like, you're gonna send that man, he gonna cry in the car. Right. Like, that's what they do. Like, everything. I can see why a man wouldn't want to approach you. If let's say you're sitting at a bar, at a club or whatever, bro tries to approach a group of ladies, and he's, he got his eye on a particular lady, and he stepped, and she just completely shoot him down, and she started talking about his shoes. He got on beat up Air Forces.
Run him all the way down.
His curl wasn't curling. Right. His teeth, his
everything.
chips, his lips is chapped. He's scrawny. I don't know. You had heard it all.
How dare you? It's like, how dare you come over here?
Why did you come over here to me? Like, looking like you? Me. Look at me.
That's beneath me. Yeah,
and look
that's
at
what
you.
I'm saying.
Why did you? I'm a baddie. Why did you approach me looking busted? No, I don't want no scrubs. No, can't have my number. And no, I'm not gonna go nowhere with you.
That's for the most part, right? In this case, like I said, I see something different. I think Kendra, this is where her feminism comes in. Like, she just was offended that brother thought highly of himself. Anytime a man, I'm gonna use the blanket statement. This not his worth, but I'm gonna say, anytime a man know his worth, she gets upset. Yeah. So she was blown before he hollered. She was already blue from the last call they had. Like, that's why she remembered him so vigorously, even though it wasn't, but it was like 3 weeks ago or something. Wasn't that far away that he came on. But yet and still, like I said, she was chafed the wrong way because this brother thought that he felt he looked good, and he presented himself like he's not down holding his head. Oh, Queen Kendra, you the grandest, beautifulest. Like, nah. So she was offended off of that right there. But most of these hyenas, like I said, is the opposite. Like you said, how dare you even come over here and try to talk to me with whatever the hell she felt, or whatever felt she deemed him unworthy to even be in her presence. Like, right. That's why I go left. Like, y'all ain't, all that shit you wearing is fake. It's probably not even your own body. You talking about you bodies and it's built wrong. You was built wrong too 5-6 months ago before your ass went to that doctor. Like, it's a lot of that going around. Fake, false stunting. Like, you bigger than somebody, or you better than somebody. Kendra is not nobody to be talking about nobody's lifetimes and all that. She ain't all that. No matter what she wear or how much money she make and all that, we seen your ass without that makeup. And if you go back a couple years doing this show, Kendra, you was looking a little rough. So all this now I'm near, like all that, I can't get with that. Like, be humble. You should be humble in life.
Yep.
Even brother, you should be humble too, because here's another phenomenon. See, this could happen with men because it happened with Kendra. Now, I'm not saying Kendra's ugly, but I've heard people come on and say, "Oh, Kendra's beautiful." Yeah, I even know people personally who have a fondness for Kendra. What makes Kendra not attractive to me is her attitude. And it's the same thing with this brother. Like, if you wasn't as conceited or on the borderline and all that, maybe people would say, "Oh, man, he's a handsome brother." Humility shines like rays of sun. Like, that's like inner beauty. Like, yeah, he might be handsome, but he's not. Oh, look at me, I'm an Adonis and all that. Like, that should rub people the wrong way. You could be handsome and confident within yourself, but when you fling this out into the public, like I'm God's gift, and they want to tend to pick you apart. That's going to make you less attractive with your outward, you know what I mean? With your conceit. Like, he was shitting on other men. Like, okay, like, oh, you're not going to be as pretty as me and all that. Like, your kids ain't going to look, you know what I mean? That kind of thing. That dinged him down a few points, I'm sure, in the eyes of women. So there's like your attitude, inner beauty shines throughout. You could be pretty as a motherfucker on the outside, but if your inside is ugly, I look at that. It's really her attitude. Like, her attitude is always would rub me the wrong way with her. Like, she ain't hideous. Like, oh God, look at it. But she ain't as bad as she wants you to believe neither. like, so yeah, that's all I'm gonna say about that.
Are we clear? Because I don't want you to be confused in any way. Are we clear? Are we super clear? I want to make sure that you leave this time with no confusion.
Confused. You confused, Kendra.
Hello? All right. Hello? I want to, okay. I think your Wi-Fi is messing up. So I just want to make sure that we're all clear. You're not confused. I'm not into you, not even a little bit. If you ever wanted to meet someone via my show, I have no problem giving you a second chance at it. You got to get your Wi-Fi together first. Listen, I was trying to be nice.
I'm trying to be.
I'll be trying. Chico. The Jabars that did not make it. Let me tell you something. Not at all. Not I. Not I. Not I. Not I. I would choose Sheila first. Sheila has a better chance than you.
That's
Sheila,
wild.
the stud. Sheila that got a fake that she brought. Got a better chance than you. I will be Sheila's bitch first.
That's wild. Really wild.
Take the options that were presented to you, Joseph. Take that. I'm quite sure a lot of women still desired you. Accept those options. Don't focus on the women who don't want you like me. This is the problem with everybody in life. It's just focus on people that want you. You know, focus on, I wanted to be gentle in the beginning because, listen, if somebody decides that they want to talk to you, that's a compliment. So no need to be rude. You don't have to let people down rude. So you know what? I appreciate that. I'm not available, but you know. But when you keep pressing the issue, now I can be truthful. Sheila in a horse got a better chance than you. Mr. Ed is in front of you in line for options for me. Okay. Those two options aren't available. A none. Give up sex altogether. That is an option. Before I would choose you, Joseph. Don't waste your time on wishful thinking. There's women that reached out. That is your pool of options. Choose amongst them.
Wow.
What's your name, sir? What's your name?
My name is Carman.
Carman?
Carman, no, Quentin.
Quentin?
Yeah, Quentin, yes.
Quentin. Okay. Quentin, how old are you?
50.
50. Where are you calling me from, Quentin?
Yeah, I'm in Atlanta, Douglasville.
ATL. Do you have any kids?
Yes.
How many kids?
About 15. Yeah.
You have 15 kids?
Yes,
Bring the camera down a little bit so I can see your full face. By how many women?
11.
11 women.
Nasty work. 15 kids by 11 women. 11 broken homes. This gentleman is responsible for it. It might be even more.
I venture to say it's more.
He said by 15.
That's reckless. You just reckless. You don't know what you just. This is the Douglasville farmer. You just planting seed everywhere. Just reckless, throwing seed. This is ridiculous, man. Come on, fellas. 15 by one woman is nasty. It's crazy. Not nasty work, but it's crazy. It's just damn. You was planting a lot, but 11 women.
11.
It's ridiculous, bro. It's ridiculous.
And what type of quality of these women? Like,
I mean, I think we could surmise the quality of woman by the brother we speaking to. Like, oh my God. 15?
15. So Kendra's about to ask him what's the ages, and bro is about to struggle. So
Give me all the kids' ages.
All of
They
them.
all grown, baby.
All the ages still.
Nah. She said all of them.
My older one is 36.
I need all 15
all
ages.
of them.
Yeah, man. Come
36.
On, they all
36, 34.
Yeah.
He got twins, 32.
I got a lot of them, baby. They mine.
Little twin, he 29. Yeah. Then he got
little
another
Twan.
set of twins that's 27. Then
by me telling you this and giving you all the ages and all that, it's like I'm.
Well, I asked everybody, bring the camera down. I have to get all the ages because that's how from there, we see how close, and you told me 11 women already, right?
Yes.
So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We got 7 so far. So there's,
and it's 2 more sets of twins. We got 24. We got 24. So that then
out of each of these women, I got 4 by one woman, 3 by the other one.
Just finish just finish the count. Just finish the count, bro. So you at the 24-year-old, right?
Okay. Well, what's the youngest? What's the youngest child?
The youngest 20. The youngest 22.
Yeah. 22. Okay. Yeah. So you have 15 kids by 11 women.
Yes.
Have you ever been married, Quentin?
Yes.
How many times?
1.
1. So 11 women, and you only married 1.
Yes.
So Quinn, 11 women brought your child or children into this world. You couldn't settle down with any of those 11 women?
You in a new place in life.
I'm at a new place in life now, ma'am. I don't want to explain myself about my past life. You know what I'm saying? I'm in a new place in life right now.
Where the place in life you at right now?
I mean, I'm a changed man. I mean, and I want to go back and I was a gigolo, pimp player and all that right there. Then,
pimp
player. I done changed, so I'm not trying to talk about the past. You know everybody got a past life.
Oh, you was once a gigolo.
I mean, everybody got a past life, baby. You feel me?
Well, we're just trying to understand. So you were once a gigolo?
I mean, you balance it all out, baby.
Oh, okay.
Thank you.
Quinn, what do you do now? What's your job?
I fix cars, sell cars.
Fix cars, sells cars?
insurance claims. You know, we got a big shop.
So you fix cars, sells cars, insurance claims?
Do insurance claims. You know, I got a lot of jobs, baby. Got pressure washing business, landscaping business. Yeah, I'm an entrepreneur.
You're a what, honey?
Entrepreneur.
Entrepreneur.
Intro.
Good job, Quinn. Quinn, Quinn, what's your zodiac sign?
It don't matter.
Cancer. Now this is
to
Quinn.
society.
He's 50 years old. He's in the ATL. They had 15 kids by 11 women, married once. The one woman that you did marry, does she have one of your children? Child?
Yes, she got 2 of them.
She got 2 of them. Okay. He had a past. He don't want to talk about the past. But now he fixes cars, he sells insurance, and does insurance claims. What kind of women are you looking for, Quentin?
Oh, Jesus.
At this point, it don't matter.
It really don't.
That's
matter. Irrelevant. Like,
because Quentin was out here from the late 80s to the early 2000s. 9 taking over for the 2000. He was out here slinging, spreading, reckless seed spreading. He had his first child when he was about 14 years old.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
And the last one was like at 28.
Oh my God, yo. This is they're gonna break me, man. They're gonna break me. I can't. That's just reckless. Brother, you need to get yourself. I hope brothers familiar with them clinics and all that. Like, I don't know. He don't look too good of health. 50? He looks 70. Like, that brother, he was doing a lot. The Douglasville farmer, who knows what kind of encounters he done had. Like,
right.
Please,
with all them strippers and ladies of repute.
Right. Desperate.
In the 80s,
desperation
90s.
Service. He probably was doing a lot of business for service, if you know what I mean. He fixing cars. Yeah, I put a carburetor up on there. Yeah, he smacking with some pud.
I tune your spark plugs. I had that car purring like a kitty, you know, and just give me some cat, you know, as payment, you know.
Some Michelob cigarettes and some cat. He had your car running factory new, but you're gonna have a baby,
right? Because he's fertile.
Yeah, and his fertility. Oh, his little swimmers are swimming great. Like you're gonna have to be like scientifically impossible to be impregnated, or you will be impregnated by this guy. They swim. They're good
even
swimmers.
If you didn't have a uterus, fallopian tube, or ovaries, you might still want to go get checked to make sure you're not pregnant.
Yes, encountering this dude. Hell, Kendra might need to take a test just being on the phone with this brother.
Right.
You might want to go get tested real quick. And we know she's 57 years old, but just make sure. Because this guy,
he's fertile.
Jeez.
And let me just say this before we continue. This should be a public service announcement. If anybody is living in the Douglasville area, Atlanta area, and you between the ages of 36 and 22, and you don't know who your father is, you might need to be reaching out to Quentin and seeing if he knew your mama back in the 80s and the 90s, in the 2000s. Don't date nobody from that
anybody
area.
in Douglasville.
Because he might
might be accidentally incestuous.
Right. He might be your daddy.
Come on,
this might be your daddy. So
this is sad. Come on, man. 11.
But you know, I just want to say this also because there is a narrative that Black men are deadbeats and they have a bunch of kids and all of this. This man is like, he's not the norm. Believe it or not, like, you know, this we've been hearing this narrative that all Black men are like this dude. No, he's abnormal in a sense. Like,
yeah,
because majority of Black men are childless. It's
Right.
these type of men that they're giving multiple babies to.
The numbers, they fuck the numbers up.
Right. He messed the numbers up.
They're running up the numbers to skew the stats. Him, you know the likes, Future and Young Boy and all Nick Cannon and all them 30 kids,
they mess it up. They make it seem like black men are out here just having all these babies. No, it's a few. They're not the majority, is what I'm trying to say.
Very
and you
much
can go pull up the stats. Stats show otherwise.
It's their loud minority. Like when you throwing up 20, 15, 20, 25 kids and all that, like they're producing or reproducing at the rate of 3 to 4 men might have 15 kids. He's got one person with 15 kids. And all the others we named, like they're reproducing at a higher rate. So they're black, you're going to fit in. You could be a black man with no kids, but it'll be like the two of y'all got 15 kids. No, it's just him. Now, I don't have none. He's got 30. Like we don't have 15 each. You understand what I'm saying? Like it's gonna mess up the percentages when these cats reproduce at these alarming rates like this. Like, and who's laying down with this? Okay, I'm not trying to shift blame, but after brother seemed like he honest after he said he got 8, 9, 10 kids, who's still laying down with this cat?
Right. Like, right. That's why we gotta ask, what type of women is his baby mamas? Because once a dude said he got so many kids, excuse me, sir, what you doing over here?
Really? Like,
you got how many baby mamas?
And it ain't enough time in a year to be in 15 in 11 households at one time.
You can't.
And you can't. Unless you're doing some real project babies, they all live in Tech Woods or whatever the hell the project is, and you can just go from building to building to building to building. That's crazy. This is crazy. Okay, no way around it. Like,
yeah. Let's continue.
Nasty work.
I'm gonna live with somebody who down to earth, that listen, that we build something together. Communication.
Build what?
So, everybody don't got communication skills no more.
Everybody what?
Don't have communication skills.
Nobody has communication skills. Okay, Quentin, now I'm gonna have you respond to this because you are a dad to 15. Are you involved in their lives?
Yes, I am. So I got most of my kids on what I'm on.
Say what?
One of my sons got a car lot.
One of your sons has a car lot.
All my kids doing well. I got them on what I'm on.
You have all your kids on what you're on.
Yeah, business,
Business.
Have your own business,
Stand on
one
business.
of my sons sell cars just like I do. Buy and sell cars. One of my daughters is a dentist. I took care, and the rest of them mechanics. I took care of my kids.
So what'd you say to a woman that's concerned that you have 15 kids?
I mean, one thing about it, my kids grown. And when I meet her, she got to meet my kids anyway, because they go tell it all. My kid represent me.
She's gonna meet all your kids?
Yeah, that's mandatory, especially my girls.
Okay. Okay.
That's mandatory.
What's some deal breakers and the type of woman you looking for?
What you don't like?
I mean, I just want to friend that really just, what I'm saying, they want to have a good time, that, that want something in life. You know what I'm saying?
You want a friend that wants something in life?
They want something in life, somebody to guide them, to guide me. We can help each other. We need somebody to grow with. I need somebody to grow with.
Grow what?
You know what I'm saying? I look out for many people and everybody, got the wrong intentions. You know what I'm saying? They'll use you this way, play you that way, take your heart. You know what I'm saying? I'm a good-hearted person.
He looking for reciprocation.
Looking for what?
Reciprocation.
Reciprocation. Okay, bring the phone down, Quinn. Bring the phone down. Okay. So
he looking for what?
Reciprocation. Resuscitation? He dying? You on the brink of death?
He looked like he needed resuscitation.
He damn sure do. He said his daughter was a dentist. Well,
you ain't go have a visit?
Get no family discount? The goddamn brother got more kids than teeth. I'm done. That's it for me.
Like,
come on, man.
if your daughter is a dentist, your grill cannot, you know.
Oh God,
I'm just saying
man.
it just goes
Oh
without
my
saying.
God.
It just can't, sir. It just can't. You cannot sit up here and say be proud of your daughter is a dentist, but she ain't helped your grill.
Oh God. This is just all kind of wrong. So much wrong here. No, please.
And he want to build with a woman. I mean,
What?
I just want to give y'all a perspective, and I don't think. Now, usually I wouldn't say this, but with this gentleman, different rules apply here because this man got 15 children. When he passes away, all of his businesses is going to have to be split, amongst his heirs. He got 15 heirs. So what? In this case, a woman can't build with him because if she come in and try to build something. Okay, I'm your wife, and let's say we have 2 more kids. Me and our kids ain't gonna get nothing.
That's a fact.
I mean, for rightfully so, it's gonna go to everybody.
Right.
Your widow, your other kids, but you got so many kids. Once we get to dividing everything up, there's nothing left.
Yeah, it's nothing to. Yeah, absolutely. You're right. You're absolutely right.
Because he has so many kids. So I don't think it's beneficial for any woman to go over here and try to build with him.
Yeah, amongst other things. Right.
Because it's gonna be nothing there for you.
Correct.
Like build what for, and I'm not saying, and I want to make sure that this is clear. Because he has other heirs. I'm not saying the woman want to come in and take all his stuff or whatever. I'm not saying that. I'm saying when this man passes away, he has so many heirs that it's going to be whatever he has, whatever empire, whatever businesses, whatever homes is going to be split up. Now, different states, it might be split up differently. You got community property and things like that, but some things are going to go to his children. We're not talking about, you married a man and he had 4 kids, we split it up like that. We talking about a man with 15 kids. And when daddy died, everybody come out the woodworks. All the other kids might come out the woodworks as well.
Right.
And this is something that's not talked about a lot.
It's true.
Like brother don't look like he in such a good health.
No, he don't. He does not.
I just want to give y'all that perspective, and then he might be looking for somebody to take care of him. I'm not talking financially.
In his bad health.
In the bad health. Now you want to settle down. Like he did get married, however long ago that was, but either she left you, you left her. I don't know what happened. But this seemed like one of those cases. Now you be hearing it on the internet, the hospice. You looking for a hospice wife or whatever. I think this might be one of them cases. Now I don't usually agree with what these hyenas, modern women, be saying. They only have a modicum of truth behind what they say. Everything else is outrageous because it's based on emotions and feelings and stuff like that. They don't use logic. But there is just a speck of truth, and then they exaggerate on it and blow it out of proportion and stuff like that. So here's that one little speck of truth.
Mm-hmm.
That's probably what this dude is looking for, somebody to take care of him in a health wise. He said he got multiple businesses and he probably do got money. I don't even think it's the financial part. He would be looking for help. All of his kids are grown, so he ain't got to worry about child support. So that's why at the end of life, a woman coming in gonna have to worry about them other 15 kids. In a sense of dividing up the resources. So it's just something to think about. Hey, if you want to do it, you do it. But it's just something to think about.
You said a lot of women don't have good intentions.
No, they be just using. Everybody that like every relationship you meet somebody, everybody got the wrong. They don't know what they really want.
He
Know
get
what I'm saying?
he get money and he pay money. That's all.
Yeah.
So
Tricks.
he pay money. He
Tricking.
pay money too
Tricking.
fast.
Oh, he paid with the women money too fast.
When he meet a woman, he started helping her day 2.
Okay.
So he lead out wrong, spending money.
Okay.
Leading with his wallet.
You done with that?
I mean,
Nah, he still do that.
I just look out for people. You know, I mean,
he just want a woman that he don't mind paying money. He just want a woman that ain't gonna just in it for the money.
Okay.
yeah, you know, you gotta. I don't know, man. I just want just a good friend, communication, man. Just help somebody, man.
Okay.
And we can grow. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
That's real talk.
Okay. Quentin. Should the woman look a certain way? Bring the camera down so we can see your face, Quinn. Should the woman look a certain way?
I mean, yeah, she got it. You know, she got it like a woman, a beautiful woman. She's not to carry herself. That's mandatory.
Beautiful.
Mandatory.
Yeah, she, you know, not. I mean,
she's
like she got a beautiful heart, Miss Lady, and a beautiful mind. You know what I'm saying? Everybody needs guidance. Everybody needs someone to talk to. You know what I'm saying? It ain't about the looks all the time. You know what I'm saying? You can be the beautiful motherfucker in the world. Got a fucked up ass every this and every day. You know what I'm saying?
Try to make her ugly. Even though
man. You know, it's just real talk, man. I don't experience a lot of women in my life. I don't deal with a lot of fakeness and you know what I'm saying? If they ain't got God in them, I know where they got God in. Well, come from your mouth, come from your heart, come from your walk, your talk. You know what I'm saying? Everybody scheme this way, everybody scheme that way. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people don't know what they want. You know, I'm do my job again what God tell them.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
You know, seek you should find.
You should find. Okay. What about money? Should she make a certain amount of money?
No, I know my job. You know what I'm saying?
He pay bills.
I know my job.
So to the woman, does it matter to you how much does it matter to you how much the woman makes?
No, it don't.
Okay. All right, Quinn, we gotta do the Kendra cam. That's when we see your full body.
Okay, thank you.
You gotta step out.
You gotta stand up. You gotta stop.
Hold on, I'm gonna turn around for him. Nah, you gotta.
We don't want to see you, sir.
Ooh, okay, Quinn. Oh, all right, Quinn. We see you at the gas. Wait, put the camera on Quinn, sir. All right.
So Quentin look like your everyday neighborhood mechanic.
Hanging out at the gas station.
He look like he do fix cars good though.
Yeah, he fixed the shit out your car.
You look like, you know, you don't want to take it into a service center. You take it to Quentin.
Oh, yeah.
He fixed older model cars, too.
All that.
Like a 88 Delta.
Right.
A Delta 88. A box Chevy. Impala. He fixed all of them. He know how to get them purring.
Number one. Might be the number one mechanic in Georgia.
Monte Carlo.
Michelob and some Newports. Yeah.
All that.
Factory new. Shit running like it's brand new.
Right.
Man, this is outrageous. Lord have mercy. I can't. I can't. I'm done.
He looked like he fixed cars good.
All right, we see you, Quinn. All right, you're at the gas station. Keep the camera
Where you
on,
think
Quinn,
they hanging out?
What you doing?
Okay.
What you trying to do?
He ain't done talking
Where
to
you
you.
think they hanging out?
All right, Quinn, we're not done yet. We got some more questions.
Yeah, we're gonna talk to
Quinn, when was your last relationship?
2 years ago.
You don't have to answer, but I'm gonna ask. When's the last time you had sex with someone?
You can answer.
A month and a half ago.
Month and a half. 3 flaws you have to work on.
3 flaws to work on.
Shit.
Can he hear?
Shit. Oh no, man. I don't like nobody lie to me. I don't like lie to nobody. My flaws I gotta work on. Yeah, I can't leave the weed alone, so shit.
Can't leave the weed
You
alone.
can't what?
Leave the weed and the cigarettes alone, I'm alright.
You can't what, baby?
Cigarettes and weed,
The
Kendra.
cigarettes alone, I'm alright.
Okay, bring the camera up, sir, cameraman. Okay, you can't leave the cigarettes alone. What else? You got 2 more flaws?
No, I ain't got no more. I'm good.
You don't have no more flaws, just cigarettes?
No, I mean, no flaw. What I don't like about me?
Things you gotta fix, work on, can be better at.
No, I ain't got no more flaw, man. I ain't got no flaw.
None at all.
I'm too good, so I don't know.
Too good.
I'm too good. I don't like people. You know what I'm saying? I just deal with them because I got a business. But I can tell where you from when you talk to me. Because what comes from your mouth comes from your heart. You know.
Well, the one flaw is your final answer? You sure? You want come up with 2 more?
He don't like
I ain't
people.
got no flaw, man. I just want a good friend. Because I don't want me a good one, a good friend. We can kick it, go out. You know what I'm saying?
Why would a woman be lucky to be with you?
I mean,
Go ahead, pay man.
ain't no difference, man.
Nah, tell us
why would a woman be lucky to be with you, Quinn?
I mean, we gonna have a good time. You know what she want to do. You gotta say she got structure in her life. We gotta help. You know, we gotta help each other out with structure. We trying to build. You know, I like to build, man. I make things long guard in my life.
He take care of his women.
I put it together, man.
If she his woman, he gonna take care of that. That's the thing about it.
Everybody.
So you're 50 years old. What's the age range you want to date?
I say about 40.
40 to 50?
Yeah, 40. Yeah.
Quinn, now, this is Quinn. He's 50. Quinn's 50. He's in Atlanta. Dad of 15 kids by 11 women. Married once. He fixed cars, does sales and insurance claims. Quinn, now, are you on the Kendra G Singles dating app?
Don't worry about it.
I just turned him on to you today.
Okay, so you got to set up his profile, sir.
I will. I set it up for him.
Okay, how do you spell Quentin?
Quentin. Quentin.
Okay, so that's how his name will be spelled on the Kendra G Singles dating app. And I'm assuming you don't care if the woman has kids already, do you?
No, because you know, I gotta bed him too.
You got what, baby?
Gotta help him out too.
Help take care of her kids.
Okay, take care of all the kids. Okay. Well, okay. Well, Quentin, you keep me posted how it goes, honey. Download the dating app and set up your profile.
Save your megabytes.
I like your little show too, man. My little brother
like your little show.
I like it.
Thank you. I appreciate you liking my little show, Quentin. Love?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, what's your name, love?
Myron.
Myron, where you calling from, Myron?
I'm calling you from New Albany, Indiana.
You call me from Indiana?
Yes, ma'am.
How old are you?
31.
31. What you do for a living?
I don't do nothing right now. I'm looking for a job.
Well, your phone went out. We can't hear you. Hello? You said you don't do nothing right now. You're looking for a job?
Myron, you got to get it together.
I'm not making this up. Every time you talk about money, the phone go out. He ain't got no job. I guess God said you ain't getting no lady. Is it working? Oh, did God save him? Hello?
My bad. Somebody was interrupting me, but I'm here.
Where's the brother at a construction site?
How are you looking for a woman before you look for a job?
Look, I'm going to be honest with you right now. I'm going through a little breakup. I'm going through a situation, but I'm looking for some sisters that's willing to support the brother because I'm a convict. And not to mention, you know what I mean? Like, I want love. I want real black love. I want the love that, you know what I mean? Like, I grew up with, and more of all, like, I mean, I'm just, like I said, just trying to network and
Maybe
build
you
with
should
the
stay out
sisters
of
that
prison.
I feel like it's for me.
Right?
But I get money though. I'm a hustler. So as far as, you know what I'm saying, a job, that's something that's needed. But
Sir,
like,
you need a job. Go get you a
hustling, that
job.
ain't
That's it.
guaranteed money. Yeah.
Now,
Guaranteed
go ahead,
hustle.
cut off.
Kendra,
Do you want to say what you hustle or you don't want?
we know very well why he got the top piece of his head not showing, because he don't want us to see that dome.
Yeah, exactly.
Bro, hairline is still locked up.
Yep, his cranial is definitely behind bars right now.
It is being held captive right now. Like, bro, back up so we can see that hairline.
Man, and then Kendra gonna ask him what he hustled, knowing that brother just got out, trying to get him re-indicted.
Right. You about to get him to snitch on himself, like. Jesus. And you know, maybe I don't know if he's on parole, probation, whatever. Bro, you need a job. You can go. You talking about some hustling? Go get you a legit job. I know it's hard for convicts and stuff, but there are jobs that hire, you people that was a record. Not a lot, but there's opportunities and whatnot.
You better take them.
You better take them. Don't be picky. Oh, I don't want to work here. Go to work. So, but he want a sister to hold him down. Yeah.
Stay out of prison.
Right.
You might
hold yourself down.
You might find luck. Hard to love you in between the bars, fam. Yeah, I'll be wanting something that's totally unfathomable. Like, you dealing with a shorty, you get locked up. Like, you might as well let her go about her way, man. That's just the truth of the matter. I'm sorry. I know you might want loyalty and her to hold it down for you, but that's just a lot to ask, fam. I'm just saying, like, I'm just being honest. So maybe not go to prison and you can have the love that you grew up with, my brother. That's all I'm saying.
Right.
I want to say it. You don't got.
Oh yes. I actually got a small car interior detailing business. I like to make handcrafted candles.
And you also mentioned you're in a situationship. So you got a girlfriend?
No, I had a girlfriend.
You had a girlfriend. So now you're being transparent. You want a woman. What you drinking?
He hit the VSOP. Nice.
You hear me? Lickety split.
He hit the VSOP.
Here nor there though. I can't be me on here.
You can be you. You can be you, but I'm just trying to figure out who you're trying to attract.
And you know what he's trying to attract.
With that
be
VSOP,
you yourself.
You know who he's trying to attract.
That's always the goal. So I want to be clear. So you want a woman that's okay when you're not having a job, but you get money. You did some time, but you out, and you want her to build with. You want her to build with you. So do you want her to help you financially in any way?
Nah, cause I'm cool. I'm gonna get it. I mean,
get it. He ain't got it.
If there's a sister out there that.
We can't hear you, guys.
Yeah, every time.
Can you hear me?
She's right. Money.
She's right. Every time he starts talking about money, it go out. Wow. Stop lying, sir.
Please.
He's talking about, it's not, it's one thing, I got the funds, I got the resources, we be all right, if that's all taken care of. Now he said, I'm going to get it. He ain't got it.
He ain't got it. Well, that business, what he said he doing, he did his car. And made him some candles. He ain't making no money off that.
Oh my God. I know you learned that inside the
prison
can.
Skill. Prison skill.
You have to take a relaxing candle making class.
Right. And let me say this as well. Right. Let me say this as well. I'm not trying to shade anybody. Dead time, whatever. I don't promote it. I've never done any time. I don't want to do any time. My father did. Is it still doing enough? He told me this. He's doing enough time for me, him, my kids, my grandkids. He did for lack of a better term, he did an asshole for the time. I'm not trying to shade anybody behind the wall. I don't want anybody to get any, bad ideas or whatever. But I'm saying, when you go behind that wall, there's certain things that come with it. And when you come out, there's a certain look that you have. That's why we talk about the prison skills and what he can do and cannot do. Right. That's all I want to say.
And then, you know, him looking for a woman and you ain't got your life together. You know, I've seen people, even my own family members, they went to prison and it took them a while, but they on track, you know, they got their life back together and things like that. So it can happen.
For
so bro need to get off this Kendra and go get him a job.
And
a legitimate and a haircut. Just go bald. You got the beard.
Yeah, sure.
Go bald. Yeah. And you'll look all right.
Yeah.
But you gotta go get a job. But why is you on here looking for a woman?
Right.
Ain't no sister finna hold you down, build you up, build a bear, as they love to say.
Right.
They ain't doing that. They don't even want to do that with a brother. They ain't never been to prison.
Right. Right.
You think they gonna do it for you?
Right.
So,
you know, there's very few women that are going to engage in that when you ain't got no job and nothing going for yourself. You should
gotta have something going. Yes, you gotta have something going for yourself, sir. Get off of this Kendra.
Definitely look for a job before you look for the lady.
Right. Right.
So,
I can.
If there's a sister out there that's attracting me physically and more involved mentally, it'd be the mental for me. You know what I mean? Because the physical is cool, but I just got dealing with a woman that had a handicap, disability. You know what I mean? And
grab my strong hand. Grab my strong hand.
Wait, hold on. I didn't mean to do that. You were dealing with a woman that had a disability?
Yes.
Yeah. She when she was 5, she had a stroke. So her hand is like this, but she's beautiful though, thick. I'm talking about bodacious. You hear me?
Not bodacious.
You know, but that's neither here nor there because she's done with me. What it was I just wasn't working consistently. It was really the lack of mental and emotional support. So that's what really ended it because I got a great mind. I got a great head on my shoulders. You know what I mean? I'm a strong, young, black, Muslim. You know what I mean? But yeah, so I'm just out here just looking for some, individuals that I can really connect with, vibe with, that I could build with. And yeah.
So the woman with a disability broke up with you?
Out the gate, for real. Yeah.
So she said, no matter what I got going on, she said, you got to go.
Why he doing them faces?
Well, I mean, I was like her caregiver in a way. But you know what? Look, I'm not here to talk about her.
And she still broke up with you?
Sneak this.
Yeah. You said what now?
So you was the caregiver and she still left you?
I was kind of like that, though. You know what I'm saying? So, but at the end of the day, I'm not here to bash her or talk about her.
No, but the point I'm making is, I mean, sometimes you think a person with a disability wouldn't have a lot of options. But, she was willing to take that chance on your ass. You was her caregiver and she had disability and she said she still can't do it.
Well, I mean, I don't blame her when it comes to certain things. But at the end of the day, look, those who want to holler at me and it is local around the way, hit me up. You know what I mean?
I got more questions, Myron.
I want to know why he making this interview sound like his dating profile, the prison dating profile. Like he got to come in here and say everything real quick and get out because, the CO is coming.
And they got
the internet, his
2 hours of internet a month. You get 2 hours a month.
Yes, sir. You got to answer the questions. He came and laid it all out, and I got to go.
You just keep going, keep flowing through it. And then he probably see through Kendra's little sneak dissing as well.
Right.
Like,
She's saying the woman, even the woman with disabilities didn't want you. Dang.
Lord.
You had to say all that, Kendra.
And she was sneak dissing from the beginning.
Right.
Let's keep going. So you don't have a job. You're 31. You have any kids?
No, ma'am. Not at all.
How many years did you do in jail or prison?
I did almost 10 years.
So you went in at 20? When did you get out?
I got out in 2020.
Oh, okay. So you went in early.
He went in
young. Yeah, I went from the age of 20 to 20. Me and my little brother from the age of 20 to 27.
Okay. So you're out now. So Myron, Indiana, 31, no kids. You've never been married, right?
No, ma'am.
And what's your zodiac sign?
Libra.
All right, and what kind of woman are you looking for? You kind of told us you want someone you can build with. Anything else?
I'm looking for a beautiful black woman or foreign sister that's got credentials, got her head on her shoulders, that know what it's like dealing with a brother like me. Somebody that's funny, somebody that could, highlight my intellect, and somebody that is just gonna handle business, take care of home. I'll work, I'll make sure I secure the bag. But as long as she got something going for herself, as long as she still has a life that she's actually elevating and progressing in, that's what I want. You know what I mean? As far as taking care of the crib, you know what I mean, and whatnot, I'm gonna be there. I'm gonna handle, what I gotta handle as a young man. But that's it.
You're not that young though, but
somebody's gonna take me to a different place and school me on stuff.
Saying young man.
You know what I mean? Like, because I still got my life. I'm alive. And shit, it's been real. It's been real, man. What? These last 4 years, man.
Okay, Myron, what are your deal breakers?
A woman with no intellect, bad breath, and hygiene. Like, yeah.
His friend.
I got you.
I don't give a fuck in no titty game, nigga.
I got you.
I don't cry with pushing my brother's dick in the bitch. You know what I'm saying?
But yeah, hold on. I'm on the live right now. But I got you. You already know I got you.
Kendra, stay out of it.
One of my childhood, you know what I'm saying, brothers I grew up with. You feel me?
What is he saying? What's he saying?
Don't worry about it.
He's good. He's chilling. You feel me?
Nah, my bitch is mad because she ate another bitch eat her pussy. But then whenever I stay out all night, it's a big deal. But I ain't tripping though. I ain't crying.
Wait, what happened?
What happened,
sir? What happened?
Oh my God.
Let her.
Oh God.
Where did she come from? Because she didn't even come out the door. Like the door is behind him.
Yeah.
Where did she come from with the bonnet?
Popped up like toast on your ass.
Oh my gosh. She looked like when a toddler gets your phone and then they start taking selfies.
Turn the camera on. Word.
Right. Like, who is this? Mama, who you talking to?
Why you in them people business?
Is she up in your business?
Man, she had to check the spot. That's a spot check right there. Who is this? And he started talking to her. That's why she grabbed the phone.
Right.
He got on the live and he talking about eating pud. And man, look, this nigga shit right here. Wow.
The Adventures of Pookie and Ray Ray and Keisha.
Lord have mercy. That's a good ass series. We should animate that.
Right.
Somebody to animate that. That'd be a goddamn winner.
You heard it. You heard it here first. The Adventures of Pookie, Ray Ray, and Keisha as they stroll along the hood.
Wow. This is crazy. This is crazy.
Oh Lord. Oh.
Grilling. Ice grill.
Right. Right.
That might was somebody else.
Say something else, Kendra. Why you quiet, Kendra?
This is my life, though. I'm doing something. I'm doing a dating site, y'all. You know what I mean? But with that being said, Miss Kendra, with all due respect, I appreciate you. I've been watching you since I've been out, and I love your spirit. I love your essence.
He trying to go.
And all of that. You know what I mean? But yeah, my phone's finna go dead, though.
No, it's not.
Sure.
Your friend's about to tell too much.
It was
Why? Who cares?
This chick, I don't got nothing to do with that.
That's what I'm saying.
With y'all. Alhamdulillah.
For the woman that's crazy as hell and she want to date you, how could she reach out to you?
Crazy as
Hit
hell.
me on Instagram at Myron Walker, or Facebook, same thing. You know what I mean?
Okay. Myron Walker, I got a dating app, but you don't got to download it. It's okay.
That's
I just got you on Facebook.
That's fine. That's fine. You can stay on. You don't got to download a Kendra G Single Dating app. You're fine. We're gonna hit you on Instagram and Facebook.
Inshallah.
Okay. All right.
Look. What's the name? I'm ready to tell it all.
Wow.
Not really, but at the end of the day,
we gotta go because I don't know if bullets can come through the phone, and I don't want to have no drive-by because I don't know this new AI shit. You know, shots might get fired. I don't know. With AI now, if a bullet goes through, the bullet might be able to come through the phone. I might get hit. I'm an innocent bystander. I'm just on live trying to give
No, you
people
not.
a chance to
No, you
find love. Now, Myron, say your ass on the Facebook, Instagram. Now, I got a whole dating app, Kendra G Singles, and I didn't really tell nobody not to download it, but Myron, you don't got to download it. It's okay. It's okay, Myron. You could just.
Now you discriminating.
That's crazy.
That's your app.
It's your app, definitely.
Your business.
No one would believe this. No one would believe
Hold on.
this. If I told them what happens on my show, they wouldn't believe me. Thank God you guys are here. Thank God you guys are here in the comment section in real time to see this shit because you're my witnesses. You're my witnesses.
Speaking of witnesses, that's where I was going. Let's go down the path of weave-headed logic, and the bullet could go through the phone or something like that. Let's even say if you was live. So your personality gonna carry over. Why you being nosy? That's how you get in the shit. Let them have a little argument. You can listen from the side, but who that? You putting yourself in the danger. When people getting it in or whatever's going on, like you look, you mind your business. You don't go over there or start talking and say, "Oh, who that?" Like just mind your business. Like let them have their argument, whatever. Close it out and then say what you gotta say. Talking about I don't know and I don't want no drive-bys, but so why you all in it? Like you can't be I don't want no problems, but all in it. Nosy, being messy, like that's just in life in general, ladies and gentlemen. Like, don't be messy, don't be in people's business, mind yours, and maybe you won't get into them situations like that. Don't get scared now after you was who that? Like, come on now, like, calm down, Kendra. And then that don't download the app, or you don't got to download the app. Now we've been seeing y'all watch the show. I know y'all watch the show, and Kendra show, and what we do here. How many fucking 9-time baby mamas and jelly roll big ass women that came up here knowing they ain't got no prospects. She ain't never tell them not to download the app. I ain't never heard her tell a woman not to download it. I think it's the second brother. I heard her say that too, if I'm not mistaken. I could be wrong. But in any event, I've never heard her tell a woman that. And the brother's not in the best of situations, but that's not exclusive to men. These women don't be the hottest pick of the litter and all in demand and all that. Tell one of them not to download the app. And she was, and as well, she was suspectly quiet when Shorty popped up on her ass like toast right there. She ain't said nothing. She was just standing there looking quiet. You had all these questions and shit. She was ice grilling. You ain't had nothing to say then. Man, come on, man, please. Anyway, let's continue.
What the hell just happened? Did you see the way that lady popped up in the screen?
Why you didn't say nothing?
Quiet. You rewind it back.
Chocolate love. The way she popped up. That's great. Oh my God.
Shook. That's her style right there.
Please, let me
Talk shit to
say
somebody
something.
in
I'm
your
not
face.
sure. There's probably a woman watching. And she probably wants to still reach out to Myron.
Okay.
For the woman watching that is considering still reaching out to Myron, become a lesbian first.
That's
lesbian first. I know you know. Just girl, no.
That's wild.
No,
crazy.
No. Become a lesbian. If you are thinking that that's who you want, hit Keisha first. Keep Melissa. Don't hit Myron. Think about it. It's Pride Month. Make the switch. So, John, you're not really looking for tradition because you said in an ideal world you would desire 3 women. So, would you consider that a traditional relationship?
I would want 3 women. But if I can find one that has it all, I would accept that too. But from what I'm seeing, it seems like women, they either don't have it all. It's just like a lot of women today. They'll date a man. One man probably can give them the Pookie demon dick, and this man got the money and the bills, but he just lame. Okay, a woman, you gotta have the book smarts and you gotta have the street smarts. You gotta be a combination of everything. That's the 7 spirits of God. Humility. A man has to. It's deep, but again, you gotta know your worth and just know the powers that God gives you when He reveals it.
Okay, what are your deal breakers?
a whore. I hate whores. They're fun to kick it with, but as far as wifing or being a woman, because again, a woman that's a whore doesn't know her worth. Because every time a man sticks his penis in you, he's sticking a key in a lock, and he's unlocking things in your portal, and his demons exchanges onto you. So a woman has to know her worth. And if you're selling yourself for less and giving your vagina away, I know you don't know your worth.
And here we are about to start our feminist modern woman rant by Kendra G. Look at her. She got her hand up.
She was making faces at the whore comment. I don't know what he said. He doesn't. His deal breaker was a whore, and she was incredulous. I don't know why, but anyway, proceed. I'm just lost. She was triggered.
So this is why we brought this video to you. Kendra G goes on a completely feminist rant against this brother. Now, this brother got his own faults that we might get into on this video, but this was a very interesting exchange here,
folks.
Wow, they're like on two polar opposite sides.
Yeah.
He's like super red pill. I don't even know if that's considered red pill, but I mean like super.
He's been reading the red pill. Right. I don't know how red pill he is.
Yeah, I don't know. But he's like somewhere in that camp. And she is super modern woman, super feminist. So they're battling here. Yeah. Mm-hmm. So let's continue.
So that's the first one. Yes.
John, I'm gonna let you continue, but there's people watching this right now that will call you a whore because you're on record saying you wish you could have 3 women that could all be on the same page, which means you would have 3 women that you're having sex with, and some people would say that's whore behavior.
Well, how am I a whore? For one, whores do things in secret. I'm being open. I'm literally telling you.
So if a woman, let me ask you this: if a woman had 3 men in public, you wouldn't consider her a whore?
The difference is 3 women. A woman wouldn't do that in public. She would do it in secret. See, this is the difference. I'm not doing my.
But she does it in secret because she gets judged. So I'm asking you clearly: if a woman had openly 3 men that she was sleeping with, would that be a whore to you?
Yes.
So, but if a man does it, it's not a whore to you because that's what you're requesting.
See, here's what you got. This is what you're doing wrong, Kendra. You're trying to make men and women the same.
Hold on, real quick, John. Hold on. I'm asking you questions. I'm not saying you're wrong.
No,
I'm trying to understand your answer. So a question is not wrong. And I'm gonna let you continue, but it is a double standard because if a woman openly dated a man that if a woman dated 3 men publicly, you would consider her a whore. If a man did it, you would not consider him a whore. Now it could be. Listen, I know you have your reasons for it, but that is what you're saying.
It's a bad faith question because no woman is going to be in public with 3 men like that and not get shamed. When a man has 3 beautiful women on his arm, that's status, that shows. That's a 1% man that can have 3 beautiful women in public. It's a difference. That's why I'm trying to
jump in as a woman who I'm gonna pop my shit. Okay, that does very well financially. I don't look at men with 3 beautiful women and say that's a high value man. So that's not true. Every woman is not looking at a man. Some women look at it as an insecurity because he needs so many women to be validated. So yes, there's some people, men kind of rock with that, but it's not a perception automatically accepted as a good thing for everyone. Now, if that is your perception, I can honor that. But you can't say a man showing up with 3 women automatically is looked at as a great guy. I mean, there's plenty of men that have a lot of women. I look at them as losers.
I didn't say great guy. I said successful with showing status. A man that can have 3. Look, a man that can come with 3 Beyoncés.
And with that, he's triggered. He said the magic word. But let me touch on what he said prior. What he was trying to tell her, she just can't I mean, she seems to be a smart woman. She's successful. She's got all these great things going on. But in her mind, she just can't come to terms with the concept that men and women are not one for one, and they're not judged on the same merit. Like, she says she gonna pop her shit, and she does very successful for herself. And the brother, his face was perfect. It was like, and like that doesn't. What does that mean? Like, you're not judged by Kendra. If you didn't have anything and you were the same woman that you present yourself to be in character, it wouldn't knock you. It's not like nobody. Well, I'm not gonna say nobody's gonna deal with you because of your status, but you're gonna get a certain kind of treatment. Men and women are not judged one for one equally. Men's things that men do may look a certain kind of way, and the things that women do are going to look a different way. They are not one for one the same. And when he said that, this is true. This rings true in so many walks of life. And women who fight this tend to be on the masculine side. They want to do the things that men do and get the same look. Like, you ever heard the Ciara song, Like a Boy? It's kind of one of those kind of situations. But he's absolutely right. But he said the magic word. So the triggering process, if you thought she was triggered before, she's really triggered now. He said Beyonce. So we know where that comes. Queen, please.
So just look at her face right here. Like,
snarling.
Yeah, the feminist, the hyena is ready to come out. Like, this is hyena. Kendra is a hyena. Yeah, I said it.
Very much so.
She in the boneyard.
She just missing the baby daddies and that part of it.
But she on the boss chick spectrum of the hyena. Like, that's where she's at. So why are y'all wanting to be whores though? Is my question. Why do you advocate? Well, men could sleep around with 3 women and not be called a whore. Why do you as a woman want to sleep around with 3 men and not be called a whore? You a hoe.
That's
you
unnatural.
A whore.
It's unnatural. It's not natural for women to have a conquering spirit and have, I want to do X amount of dinos and all that. You there's a deficiency there. Women are more inclined to pair bond and be with one person. Like, I don't think that this is natural woman behavior. Y'all just want to act like this.
You want 3 men on your arm?
How would that even look?
You sleeping with 3 men at the same time. That's nasty, to be honest. That's really nasty.
And again, what you said is perfect. The brother said it's nasty, but she took it out on him like this is his rules or his judgment. No, this is society. This is structure. In the structure and order of things, you would be looked at as nasty. He didn't create the structure. He didn't say that. Thank you. It's not his idea or something that he drew up. It's just the truth. But she wants to rally against this so hard, and it just comes out, and she gets into these moments, and her feminism just goes haywire. Like, it's terrible.
So we're about to touch on Beyonce. Here we go.
You gotta ask, what is this man doing differently that he can get 3? It's already hard to get 1, but if you come with 3, you look at this dude like, man, you gotta ask, what does he know?
Would never have 3 Beyoncés though. He might have 3 beautiful women, but he wouldn't have 3 Beyoncés.
If I'm Jay-Z and I'm an intelligent man, the woman becomes my rib or a part of me. She becomes what I am. So if I'm teaching her, I elevate her. So there will be 3 Beyoncés.
Does Jay-Z have 3 Beyoncés?
He chooses to only have 1, but if Jay-Z wanted to get another woman and basically
then he would lose Beyonce in the process. It's already on record.
But it won't matter because
therefore he wouldn't have 3 Beyoncés. He would have he can have 3. Listen, I'm saying this because Beyonce is a made woman, successful woman, has a lot of money. She's not an average woman. She's not just a pretty face. So yes, could a man have 3 beautiful women? Absolutely. But is a man gonna have 3? The mindset of a Beyonce is not gonna show up with Jay-Z and 2 other women and stand proud by that. Beyonce way. I'm not talking about beautiful face. Beautiful face, and there's all different slices of women.
Can I say something?
Of course you can.
What was Beyonce before Jay-Z? Well, she was just with Destiny Child. She was getting outsang by Beyonce was I understand. I know the Beehive gonna come for me for this, but
You are in
we
the
gotta ask ourselves this:
Queen
what's
bee.
right is right and wrong was wrong. Jay-Z put his sauce on Beyonce. Look what Beyonce was before Jay-Z. And I
Look what
want y'all to
Jay-Z was before Beyonce. I think
Yeah.
they're a perfect example of first of all, here's the deal. They're a perfect example of when two people who are doing well in their own lives and growing together, what magic can happen. I do not negate that Jay-Z and even Beyonce's on record saying that Jay-Z helped her become a better woman. So you don't get no pushback there. But to sit up here and say that Jay-Z would be the man he is today without Beyonce, I won't agree to that. And honestly, I don't think
That's
Jay-Z
insane.
agrees to that because why marry her? Jay-Z is a whole billionaire. He has no need to just have a wife, but he married her because she's a made woman. She has her own success. She could be in the same rooms, not because she's married to him. She lacks nothing. These are two very powerful people who came together and had children together. And I would say this, and if he agreed with your mindset, then he would be Future. He would be Drake. He would be a person without a wife and plenty of women.
That
And
doesn't
that's
make
just a
sense.
fact.
Well, and again, Kendra, can I add this too? I want to also tell you that, Kendra, I love you. And because I love you, your content and what you provided when I was going through that divorce, it was hard. But seeing your show, seeing your spirit, I knew God was still here. And that's what made me push. Because again, I was 400 pounds and I lost 170 pounds in 20 months. And if you go on my social media and stuff, I showed it like I was fat as fuck. Like, and I had to take accountability. And once I took accountability, my life changed. So I want to thank you for that. And I'm very appreciative of your show. So I just wanted to let you know that.
I appreciate that.
So there was a lot that was said here. That, oh my God. Now, I love Beyonce, but I don't think I consider myself in the Beehive. I ain't going to war for no Beyonce. I ain't doing all that. That's just a regular woman. She ain't no goddess. She ain't above nobody. We need to stop that. That's a whole nother topic in video. Like I said, it's a lot that was said. Like, ooh, do you think Beyonce would have been Beyonce without Jay-Z? I guess let's pose that question.
Okay. Fair. That's a fair question, but I just think to a certain extent, I think you can't say it one way. She just said Beyonce would have been Beyonce without Jay-Z, but Jay-Z wouldn't have been Jay-Z without Beyonce. That in itself is just preposterous. For one, Jay-Z was already #1 platinum artist. Oh, you name it. He already did that prior to his encounter with Beyonce. Now, Beyonce, on the other hand, coming in later, being younger, we don't know exactly what she would have been because Jay-Z came in so early. Like he said before Jay-Z. So in the group, she was still a star. She was still a big entity, but she had no solo success because she had no solo albums. So we can't gauge that. So when she came out solo, yeah, she had Jay-Z, so that boosted her. Jay-Z is the one with the experience. So I would say, you might call me, I might be doing the masculine man thing and all. I think that Jay-Z imparted what he knew about the music industry and certain things like that. How do you get down? Mistakes he might have made already, and he helped her with that because just off experience. Jay-Z been in the game since the 90s. I mean, early 90s, late 80s, if you want to say that. Jay been around. Jay wasn't no new artist, new act. He wasn't floundering or struggling at all himself before that either. So that's where the feminism comes in. But on the flip side, like I said, now, Jay-Z having Beyonce, I would say it helped him somewhat. But I couldn't say that if he didn't have Beyonce, he wouldn't be Jay-Z. Because if he wasn't Jay-Z, he wouldn't have Beyonce. If you caught my drift.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? She wasn't just going to some dude that was floundering, especially looking like that. Joe Camel, sorry, she wouldn't be over there if he wasn't Jay-Z.
So Kendra, stop. Like she's acting. We all know Jay-Z's not attractive. On a whole,
That
he's
yeah.
not. Come on. So why would this beautiful woman, Beyonce, Kendra's the most beautiful woman in the world, the idol, why would she be over there with a less attractive, unsuccessful man? You tell me. If he couldn't do something for her, it's a two-way street. Okay? So to say one way without the other, I think that's disingenuous. But if you are going to say one way, you have to go with Jay-Z because he was already established beforehand. But her feminism won't let that be no. Oh, well, what was Jay-Z? Jay-Z was a platinum recording artist. Maybe he was in the running for one of the top artists. I have to go back to the timeline. But 2001, the Blueprint, Jay-Z was on top of the world. I remember that. Beyonce wasn't there. They did 03, Bonnie and Clyde. So you say 02, 03, Jay was already doing what Jay-Z was doing. Would he be a billionaire? That we don't know that, but he wasn't hurting. He didn't come in the rap game hurting. So again, feminism, he triggered the button. And excuse me, let's touch on this before we continue. The 3 Beyoncés. Well, it's not 3 Beyoncés, obviously. He's talking about the aesthetic. Like really what he mentioned was the aesthetic. He took the talent out. He said, talent aside, it's not too many women that could do what Beyonce do. It might not be nobody that could do what she do at this point in time. To give her props. I'm a fan of hers too. I respect her. I respect Jay-Z, but I'm not a zealot, and I'm not going to defend them at all cost in the beehive. No, we far from that. No. But her talent is extreme. She's a one of one. Like, of course, you're not going to have 3 Beyonce. He was just meaning the aesthetic, and that triggered her. So one more thing on this before we wrap this up. Again, Kendra feels you got to be equally yoked, and if you make this amount, you got to be with somebody who's this. So as a woman, the more money you make, you're making it tougher on yourself if you got to subscribe to this type of logic. So for instance, if you 500 milli up, you can't deal with somebody who's 5 mil or 10 mil. You need somebody who's got more than you, right? How many men running around here worth more than 500 million? Single. Like, come on now. Like, this is what this where we go again. Like, now, as a man, it opens up your options to have more money. As a woman, y'all got hypergamy and equally yoked and all this Kendra logic. It hurts you the more money you go up. It's going to be harder to find an equal, harder to find a partner. You're pricing yourself out the higher your money goes. As a man, my money goes higher. I'm just expanding my options because I don't look at it. This woman has to have 500 million, and we don't do that. So again, everything's not even when it comes to men and women. Please, let's continue.
I don't mind the dialogue. I think it's a teachable moment for all. And I think there's a lot of, listen, I'm not here to talk about your bank account, but have you ever touched $1 million in your life?
I never had it physically, but working will make it 100,000 for the last 10 years. Yeah,
no,
I've made 100.
And I know that, but I'm saying, have you ever had $1 million plus in your bank account at one time? No. Okay, fair enough. So I just say that I see a lot of conversation with people always speaking about men in that category, but they've never experienced that. That is my reality. That is my world. And one thing I have learned, a lot of times those men have so much to lose. They're not always a man with a mind in his head. He's not always just out here with women because he has so much to lose. You just can't sleep with anybody when you have so much money. You could lose it all. She could claim rape. You see what Diddy's going through. He is actually the guy that you described. Diddy's the one that always showed up with the beautiful girl. And right now, Diddy is being accused of all different types of sexual activities. Now, if he had a Beyonce, he wouldn't have to worry about those things. So I just think that when you talk about Beyonce, be clear in what you're talking about. She's not an
about Beyonce. When you talk about Beyonce, be clear.
Be clear. If Diddy had a Beyonce, that
it would just be a woman to be embarrassed by his antics. That wouldn't stop anything that
allegedly
he had going on. That's what I would see. If he was married or he had a woman, if Beyonce was his wife, I don't think that would stop his antics. His antics weren't because of a lack.
I don't think that's, or excuse me, his alleged antics, what he's being accused of. I don't think that's because he lacks a Beyonce, or Beyonce
Nope.
could have did anything to stop that.
No, that
That
just
that
she would
seems
have
more
been
carnal.
embarrassed.
Yeah, it would just been
So
another celebrity to be dragged through the mud. That's all. It wouldn't. She wouldn't. She's not magic now. Now she's the cure-all. Like she could stop. She could cure cancer and stop famine and all this. That's not true. This
black
is
girl
not
magic.
true. Like, so please, like, Diddy was having fun, allegedly. Diddy likes to have fun. That's been documented. Allegedly, he's been having too much fun and doing a little bit, there's a little deviancy, supposed deviancy that he's been accused of. That wouldn't stop with anybody. Diddy has a great life too. He might not have Beyonce as his wife, but that you think he couldn't establish himself with a beautiful woman that's one of these talented, hanger-ons or something? I don't know. Well, that's a bad example. But again, the triggering, she said, this is my reality. Men can't sleep with anything. Yeah, you should, when you have a lot to lose, you should have a certain level of discipline within your PP and your financials and all that. You could lose everything outside of women. So the discipline should be there whether you have money or not. And because you have money and you have discipline, that's not going to lead you to a woman who has money. That doesn't push you towards women with money. She's just trying to grasp at straws and tie everything together, but it doesn't work. Her feminism is blinding her. She's like 5% right. Like most of these feminists, they're like 5% right and 95% deluded. So
average woman. That's
Kendra, hold on. Wait, Kendra, man. You gonna have a beehive getting on me,
I'm not having a
Kendra.
beehive, but what I think is the problem is y'all speak so much about a life y'all don't even know. And I mean, it's just the fact. That's why I went low. I just said $1 million. I ain't go to 10 million, 5 million.
Kendra, why you gotta slap me like that? You gotta slap me like that. Oh,
I'm not trying. Listen, I'm not trying. And I'm really, hold on. Here's the deal. I'm really not trying to snap at you because I'm enjoying this conversation.
Me too.
But what I'm trying to educate is, yes, there's millionaires like Future. I'm just going to use celebrities because we know what we're talking about, right? But there's plenty of millionaires, like you said, you described, Diddy, Drake, Future. We can name so many people that have plenty of women and never have wives. And we can challenge who we think is more successful, who is a better man. I just think that when you try to say Beyonce as an average girl, you kind of lost me there. But let's stay focused.
See, no, Kendra, we gotta clear that up. I can't let you do that because you making straw mans and saying stuff I didn't say. I didn't say Beyonce was an average woman.
If I misunderstood you, I will give you that, and then we'll keep going.
We gotta walk this back, Kendra. Okay, now look. What I'm telling you was Jay-Z was gonna be a billionaire with or without Beyonce. Jay-Z actually wanted Aaliyah. Okay, Beyonce wouldn't be who she was if Aaliyah didn't pass away. But let's just keep that 100 because Aaliyah can outsing Beyonce. She was better in all aspects. Beyonce don't write all her songs and her music. And that's clear. Okay, we have good performers. Beyonce is one of the best performers we've seen. I'm not taking anything away from B, but I am telling you, writing, the art of writing, content creation, the soul, the spirit, is something different. Neo wrote a lot of her hits as well, and I'm not taking anything from B, but I'm telling you it's different when you write your own stuff.
We're not gonna sit up here and act like Beyonce can't blow. We not gonna do that, sir. I know that people compare Beyonce and Aaliyah, but unfortunately we never got to see the true potential of what Aaliyah could have done. And we just let them be great in their own right? Why do we got to compare them?
And if we're going to have a comparison, let's have a fair comparison.
Yeah.
Baby girl is gone. Okay.
Yeah.
And we could rewrite history and say that, what he said was Neo wrote a lot of her hits and she doesn't write her own stuff. Well, neither did Aaliyah.
my man.
Right.
Like we could go down the list of who assisted her and wrote the Aura wrote the first album. Timbaland and Missy took over from there.
Yeah.
So I mean, not to say I'm not trying to disrespect her talent, but you can't say that she does it and then she doesn't do it when she does. Maybe he did want Beyonce. I mean, he did want Aaliyah. I don't remember that. I was outside. I don't remember all of that. Like, I don't remember this time of him chasing Aaliyah down, and I just don't remember that. So maybe I missed something. But if you're going to compare them, you have to have a fair comparison. We can't take one part of it and say, oh, no, she does this and she doesn't do that. They both do that. They're both great artists, both hella talented. Beyonce would have been a star, celebrity, rank. Her talent would shine through regardless if she was married, unless she did something to compromise herself. As long as she stood on the same path that she was on, she was going to be a star, celebrity, and all that too.
Let me just say this, and we're going to move forward. We're really going to move forward. But I saw 19 Keys is a guy I know in real life. He's a personal friend. He's so amazing. He's so literally amazing as a human man. And he said this, I literally saw this on his face today. And I think it will clarify the point I'm trying to make, because you just said Jay-Z was going to be a billionaire regardless of if he ever got with Beyonce. Let me just play this clip and we're going to stay focused on our show. But I think it's too perfect to go along with this conversation. Aw.
Great women are chosen.
Okay, hold on. Okay.
When great men are chosen, great women are chosen to accompany them. And you can put that in whichever order you would like to, right? Think about the great men that we know, the great women, right, that we know that accompanied them. Come on. The man was chosen by God, and so was the woman. Yes. Right? It's why John and Thanasia is so obsessed with the But it's true, Coretta was just as great as Martin. Like, you know, Betty Shabazz just as great
like a Coretta.
And I think I've always had this thought that's the missing seed. Yes. Right? It's like, how can you recognize the man and not the woman at the same time? Yes. And those men all had women. Yeah. And so God couldn't choose this man to go on that mission unless he gave him the perfect partner for that mission. And so that's when I say these two souls meet up. Yes. Then the mission is able to be accomplished. 19 keys and it's a
So that was from a man talking. That's what I was trying to say. And
Okay.
All he's saying basically is you can't take away from a woman what she does for a man. But we're gonna keep. If you want to respond, then I'll let it go.
Thank you. Woo! Yes, I have to respond. Okay, I don't disagree with anything that brother's saying, but y'all are mixing my words once again. So we gotta rewind it. We gotta backtrack. Okay, let's clear this up. Jay-Z came into rap 100 grand strong. He told you that. He was platinum before getting with Beyonce. He already had money. You got to be a made man, a king first, because a woman does not make a king, but a man can make a peasant into a queen.
For sure.
That man can put that sauce on her, and if Aaliyah was still alive, Jay-Z would have did the same thing he would have did for Beyonce. If Jay-Z left Beyonce right now, he could get a woman, any singer, and put her up on that pedestal. But Beyonce can't do that for another man, because a man he got to go through some shit. Like what I just went through with my divorce, I had to, that 100 grand, me beat my chest, I started looking at God and just thinking I was God. And God came with that whip and humbled me, knocked me to my knees. Boom, boom, boom. Oh, okay. You think you better than me? Oh, okay. Bam, humble me. So now I look at life different. I don't chase all of that. Remember, again, most people won't understand. I come from a bad area, Racine, Wisconsin. It's the second worst city for black people. It's the second worst city in America for black people as far as jobs, growth. It's bad here. But at the end of the day, what I did at my age was crazy. I bought me a $45,000 truck, Ford Expedition at 30. It may not be the best or the highest to most people, but for a black man, 33 years old, did not have a criminal record, none of that, to go through what I went through to be 400 pounds. I'm telling you, my story crazy. But I ain't going to keep going.
Read the emails.
We definitely gotta we gotta stay true to our show. But I will say this: you said out your own mouth that a woman can't make a man a king, but a king can make a peasant into a queen. That's what you said, right?
Yes, ma'am. I stand on it.
Okay, you know Barack Obama was Michelle Obama.
Before we get into that, we gotta cover this. A woman cannot make a man a king. She just can't. This is all that building the man. You cannot build a man.
Nope.
Oh, I don't want to build a man. You're not supposed to. You're supposed to build with him.
Yes.
You don't come along and build no man. That's why you probably in the bad situations that y'all are in, because you're trying to build a man. You're trying to take some type of potential and make him into
what
a
you
man.
See him as, yeah.
Right.
Not what
like,
he is.
Right. And there's nothing wrong with him having potential, but that's not having potential to be a man. He's already a man. He has potential for greatness.
Yeah.
So he's already on a good level. Now he has potential for greatness. That's when we talk about, okay, well, you could date him for potential. Y'all have this misconstrued. Y'all think dating for potential is taking someone that is a low on the totem pole and bringing him up to good. He not good.
No.
Bring him up to, he has the potential to be good. No. And they use that, oh, well, I got to build a man. Nobody is talking about bringing some buster up to good. No. That's not what you're supposed to be doing. You're supposed to get with the good man and be a helpmeet and help him get to greatness.
That makes sense.
That's building with him.
It's there you go. That's where I was going. Like you could date a man who has potential to be great, but you can't date somebody who has the potential to be a man. That's where you go wrong. If he ain't doing it right now, then he ain't on it. Now he could be man enough, he could be in a bad situation, he could be working at a downtrodden job, but his potential is to be great. Right. And that's what you're looking for. Not he potentially one day he'll be a man. That's ridiculous. And just like you just said, y'all got this confused. Building a man or building with a man. Those are two separate entities. Like you should want to build with a man. What he accomplishes, you should want to be on the ground floor. You should want to be down with it if you're trying to reap the benefits. You know what I mean? But what y'all do is y'all try to build a man. Or or if I give him some of this magical cat, he'll get up off his ass and start doing something. That's not how that works. And what she's saying, what he said is right. A man of power, a king, regal, bloodline, amongst his peers, a king there. A queen, a woman can't make him a king. She could birth a king. She can't decide. The regality is from the paternal. The crown comes from it's passed down. That type of shit. She can't actually make him anything if he's not that already. But a king, anybody he marries would be the queen. Any woman he puts in that position would be a queen. She could have been a peasant. She could have been from another noble house. She could be a dishwasher. Anything. Like it's the position that the man is going to put her in. And in today's time, if we're not talking about castles and medieval, today it would be a marriage. I have to ask you to marry me. I have to propose marriage to make you my queen. You don't just decide we're married and I'm the queen now. That's not how that works. Y'all don't propose either. That's another anomaly. Women proposing to men. Like, come on, y'all. We gotta walk this back. But she's gonna dive out a little further.
Yeah, here we about to go off the deep end. We about to hit it. Like
Obama's intern, and is on record saying he would never be president if he didn't marry her. So, what do you think about that statement then?
Well, that's a horrible match. Okay, well, it's a horrible matchup because Barack Obama is not the best of men like people think he is. He's a plant. So
he's the president. He was the first black president of the United States.
Well,
so you would rather
For one, Obama's not black. He wasn't raised in the hood. He does not know the struggle of the average black man or woman.
Okay, hold on real quick. So wait, I'm gonna let you finish, but are you saying in order to be black, you have to be raised in the hood?
Yes, you have to know the struggle of black people.
Okay, let me say something right quick. Lord, you do not have to be raised in the hood to be black. We all know the struggle. We got black skin. They all, when they see us, they see black. No matter if you came from the country, the hood, the city, the suburb, they don't care where you came from. So you gonna go through the struggle just being a black person. So we're not gonna sit here and say just because he didn't come from the hood. To give you a little background, this brother said he's from like one of the most dangerous cities in America. So that might have helped your growth. It helped you in your blackness. but I'm just as black as you is just as black. We don't. Kendra's a little questionable. I will put that out there. I'm still on the fence on her blackness. Anyways, but I don't think you gotta come from the hood. We gotta stop that. You gotta be from the hood. You gotta be dodging gunshots and running from pit bulls to be black.
I'm done. I mean, hell, it'll help you experience. Yeah, I did it. Yeah, you did it. It ain't nothing to be proud of.
But you don't have to do that.
No.
We're making that. See, we're normalizing that though.
I mean,
when we
if
say
you're gonna speak on the hood, but Barack didn't speak on the hood. What did Barack? I don't remember Barack.
I ain't never heard him say nothing about no hood.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Because he didn't come from the hood.
Exactly. I don't remember him purporting himself to say like he's speaking for the hood and he's for the trap. I don't remember that. And my thing with this whole Barack and Michelle thing, what do you expect him to say?
He gotta say that.
Wife. What is he gonna say? He's gonna say, I didn't beat her or whatever. I could have married Bunquisha from up the street and she would have been Bunquifa Obama and we would have been all good. Like of course he's gonna say that. What else is he going to say?
That's a politically correct answer.
Oh my God, man.
So and then this whole Barack is not black, just on he's half white, half black. Okay, but his father is black. I don't I ain't gonna go too far into that, but and then she thinks that him being black, he was the first black president, that makes him a great man. Now I have to disagree with that. I'm not saying he was horrible, but just her saying he was the first black president, that makes him great. That
Trump
doesn't necessarily.
He ain't all that great.
Like that doesn't necessarily make
equivalent. Yeah, that's not a barometer of a great man.
No
presidency. Bill Clinton was president too. I bet everybody thinks Bill Clinton is a piece of shit.
I will say this with Barack, it gave our community hope. Like I'm not trying to get political, but a lot of people say he didn't do that much for the black community. And I think this is what this brother's on. But I'm just going to say he gave us hope. And we felt like we was on the top of the world for those 8 years.
That's fair.
So that's really right. I respect him. Okay, but we're going to continue.
I can't go with this, but I do feel.
Go ahead.
Let me throw this caveat, and I've heard this said before, and it's true. We've never celebrated. See, this is the part of being black. See, we gotta share. We ain't never celebrate Barbara Bush the way we celebrated George Bush. So we have to give her equal share of the pie. Why can't we let Barack stand on his own? He's the president, not her. The first lady would have been the president's wife, no matter who that was. Okay, so let's stop the they co-president it and this
no.
His balls have been cut off, and if the further we get away from it, the more we celebrate Michelle. And I'm not saying she shouldn't be celebrated. Michelle seems like a phenomenal woman. I have nothing against this woman, nothing at all. And I'm saying I don't think it's anything of her doing, but I think it's our conscience. And our, our feminine
feminist centric last 50 years that we've tricked ourselves into believe that she's just as important to the presidency as he was, just like what Kendra just said. And
Because
that's not true.
Because she was a Black woman. She was that so important.
Great.
That's what I'm saying. Like, okay, so what about Barbara? What about Nancy? What about I'm trying to think of another one. What about any of those women?
Yeah. Do you tell me?
First ladies, like
I don't. Only one was Miss Onassis.
Jackie, yes. Yeah, she had a star power about her.
Right. But that was more for her fashion sense. And
Yeah.
why they never credited her for his presidency or him. That doesn't happen. It only happened with Barack. He's the only Black president, and he's the only president that had to share his presidency with his wife.
Yep.
So come on now. But let's continue.
You have to know you have to know what our struggle is and the trauma. You got to know what our people went through. You got to just know. And you got to just know. Barack Obama ain't been born in no hood. They have no touch with us. That's why they can't connect to our community. People just vote Democrat because my mama told me to vote Democrat. But if you ask the average person, why are you voting for Democrat? Why are you voting for Joe Biden, knowing that Joe Biden got all our uncles in jail for writing that damn crime bill? All our uncles is still in jail for that crack bill and all that stuff that they wrote and them cages that they built in our community. And y'all still voting for these people. They are the Martin KKK that still got us enslaved. And God has opened up our eyes. That's why he sent me.
He sent you?
Yes.
God sent you?
Yes.
Where the confirmation? Did he give a letter to confirm that he sent you for us? Where the
blasphemy.
proof? God, where the proof?
Blasphemy.
He said he sent.
Blasphemous.
He said you sent him. I don't believe it. So is there a way? Is you got a recommendation, a letter we can see?
Well, I can just tell you this, Kendra, with your look, Kendra, you know what? I ain't gonna go there with you, Kendra, because I really love you, but I'm gonna say it like this, Kendra. The way you mocking and your mouth and all of that is the same thing I was doing that. And I'm telling you, God doesn't like when anybody to look up to him and do what you just did. He does not like that. So I would tread lightly.
Well, baby, let me tell you something. How about, but here's the deal. Me and God good. Don't worry about me and God relationship. I talk to God like that all the time. And what I'm challenging is what you're saying he sent to you.
You ain't no supreme being. You ain't higher than nobody else, Kendra. Me and God got a good relationship. I talk to him
like that all the time. I talk to him like that all the time.
Oh my God.
Mockery of the Most High or something you believe in, you shouldn't do that. She has a very blasphemous approach to God. Like he gonna come down, like we gonna hear God on the recording and say, "Yeah, I ain't sent this fool." Like, what are you trying to accomplish? Like, if that's what he feel, or if that's what the spirit moves him to do, or whatever, I'm not here to challenge that. That's not my role to challenge what God told him. You're saying that like God, the person that he sent is gonna be, he gonna pass through. He got to pass through your screening. Like God gonna tell you that I sent whoever for whatever. You're not that cool. You're not in like that. I question if you even believe in God with all your oracles and psychics and this and this and that and that and this. So she's being very blasphemous with that. He's right. You should tread lightly. I agree with that. But
and one thing about God, he don't need your approval
for sure
to do anything.
For sure.
So he don't gotta consult you. He ain't gotta tell you and ask nightly, well, please, Kendra, yes, he's from me or he's not. I want to let him on the show and he's supposed to do all these things. He ain't got to tell you
screening.
Nothing.
You're not in his screening process, Kendra. You're not. And I think, and another thing, one more thing about Kendra, and she feels she's good with God, and she mentions God a lot of times when it's about her success and about how much money she's making and the things she's doing. You should thank God. Of course, you should be humble and have humility to your creator, to the Most High. But she's got a false equivalency. You don't think, I'm not going to say this is happening, But this could be the case. You're prospering and you're being more publicly out there and you're steady mocking God. You steady dealing with these oracles. He might be setting you up for a bigger fall than would have been without your show and all that. Per se, you get your big head and you're out here and think you the soul. It's all revolves around you and you can determine this and that. You playing God. Now, if he strip you of all this, it's going to be public. It's going to be that much more intense and it's going to be that much bigger of a fall. So yeah, it's like he letting you get your rocks off. Yeah, keep talking, keep going while building you up and setting you up for a bigger fall. She should humble herself. You ain't got to be, I know the feminism, you ain't going to humble yourself to no man because you're a feminist. But if you believe in something, you believe in the Most High, he put you in a position, sis, you need to humble yourself. Because all that extra you be doing, it's not going to work.
And you know, we're not supposed to be boasting about our own accomplishments and things like that. We're supposed to let others boast for us. So you should have a humble spirit about you. And you're right, feminism, it will not allow women to be humble. It's just, I just can't be beneath a man. But that's where you're not supposed to be above him.
Bingo. Side by side. This is
you know, and this is from the creator. God said this, like you're going to want to be above a man and you're not going to be. That desire is going to be there. So you can want it all you want to. It's you not going to be above a man. So how about you humble yourself? It's okay it's okay being humble. Like that doesn't take away of anything you've done.
Gotta be humble. But
you gotta be humble. Like all that pride and haughty spirit and stuff, that's not good. It's not. And nobody sees that. Only these modern women think that that's good to walk around with their chest all out. What woman walks around with their chest all out?
Beating her chest. Again, let's go back, right? Let's peel this back a little bit. Kendra will tell you in a second how she's not reliable. She's just a dating host, and I just host the show. Why does she have to give men? This went on for an hour. This was an hour segment of a Kendra Live. Why does she feel she needed to keep going back and forth with this brother? She felt the need to humble him.
Yes.
Not she won't take no humility, but she's the one to do the humbling.
And that's a lot of things with modern women. Like they seek to humble men. Like this is what her whole I think this is one of the premise of her show is to get the very few men that come on the show. She wants to humble them. She want to show. She gonna get into it later, but this is a woman show and all of that. That's gonna be coming up right in a few minutes. But I really believe that that's what she want to do. That's that modern woman. Like you just cannot be beneath a man. You cannot that rebellious spirit in you. Like. And you know what? This is women in general. Women, not necessarily that every woman got a rebellious spirit, but you're going to want to be above a man. And you can't. So that's why you have to submit. That's why you have to be submissive. That's why it's so hard. You're going to have to actively submit.
Suppress that. Yeah.
Right.
You got to put that to the side.
Right. So it's not going to come easy just to be submissive. You're going to have to actively suppress that.
Wow.
You can go to the Bible and and read about this. This is the creation story where it talks about this.
Wow.
So let's continue.
So I have the right to disagree with that. And I have the right to say, God, can you prove us to us, because we are kind of confused on that. But listen, we're gonna stay focused. What I've learned is we're gonna disagree on a lot of things, but that's fine because you're not here for me. You're here for this platform that I created, a woman. Can you imagine a woman? If you meet somebody, you have to give the woman the credit for creating a platform that will help you find your wife.
Why do you keep doing that? Why do you keep doing that though? I don't understand.
Because I can, because it's my show by a woman. I'm just saying the fact.
But that's bad faith.
The fact shouldn't bother you. So let's continue.
That's not a fact though.
It is a fact. You would a woman. You're on a platform that a woman created. Yes. You can.
I never argued that. I love women. I love my mama.
And I'm just saying it out loud. That's all. I'm just reminding you that a woman is a part of you potentially finding.
But that goes into you beating your chest. Oh, I'm a woman. I created this. All right, Kendra. All right. That's beating.
Why is it when you talk about your credentials, it's fine? All I'm doing is just saying a simple thing, like a factual thing at that. That shouldn't even bother you. It's not even debatable.
It didn't bother me so much so that I told you I love you because your show saved my life. So if that doesn't tell you how humble and what type of man I am, I don't know what else will, Kendra.
Well, that's what I would say. I think you come across to me, but again, it doesn't matter, as a chauvinist, and you're one of those men that feels, I don't know, you can correct me if I'm wrong. The energy I'm receiving is a woman needs a man, but a man doesn't necessarily need a woman. Is that fair to say? Or am I wrong?
You're not wrong. I just think you got to clean it up a bit. Men don't need women for survival, but we do need them to reproduce. But a woman does need a man for survival. She does, because what would a woman do if a man's attacking her on the street and she doesn't have a gun? I'll ask you that.
But what a man do if a man's attacked him on the street? He don't have a gun.
A man has a better.
Just like a parrot, like just repeating.
Oh, what are you gonna do?
What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? I can't answer the question. I'm gonna repeat it back to you. Oh my gosh, she has no idea what a woman would do on the street. You're probably gonna start screaming, duh, or you just can't. Here, take my purse, robber. I don't want to get hurt.
This ain't no goddamn movie where you gonna flip over 250-pound robbers and
right.
It's not gonna happen.
And all your little karate classes and stuff that you took, like
Taibo.
Right. That may not work. Your little self-defense classes.
Come on.
He's right. A man does have a better chance.
We have a better chance of survival. This has been proven. We've seen Bear Grylls. We've seen all these shows where you put all the women together, put them on one side of the island, they got to get back, put all the men on one side of the island. We've seen it so many times. See, again, feminism blinds your common sense. What you know better in your mind, your feminism have you do something stupid. Like this conversation that's been going around about the WNBA, Women's Basketball League champions, would get smoked by the high school champions, the top high school champions. Why? Bigger, faster, stronger. It's just the truth. The female boxer, Clarissa Shields, great boxer, great female boxer. She will get her head took off if she fought some men. She barely knocking out the women. So yeah, she's good there, but the feminism is telling her she could beat a world champion this is ridiculous.
That's wild.
It's not gonna happen. It's not happening. So yeah, it is. There is a part of that. Again, what the brother said, what I've been saying, if you watch the videos in real life, it's not 1-to-1. We can't compare them to that. It's not going to work. You're not tough. You're 125 pounds, titties included. You're going to get your ass whooped. If you get into a confrontation, you're going to lose. That's it. You how much money you make and all of that. Like I said, it doesn't hit the same. Like you're not going to be able to compete with men on certain things. So all this bravado and this beating on your chest. It's my show. I made it's gonna get you in trouble in the long run. That's it.
Like, you cannot compete physically against men. If all the men went to whooping on all the women and there was no men to protect you, we would just wipe out all the women. That's it. Like, it would just be that. If no men stepped up to protect you, the men would just run straight over y'all. We're stronger, bigger. The teenage boys, Kendra couldn't beat a 15-year-old in a physical competition. 15 years old, he would whoop Kendra's ass. So she's 45. What are we talking about here? Like, and so at what point are we even? When you're 12 and the girl is 12 and the boy is 12, you might have an equal shot. He's puny. He hasn't got his physicality. Yeah, but once that happens, that's it.
I think we're probably equal until we hit puberty.
There it is.
You could see a little girl, she might be able to push the little boy down or whatever.
Sure.
And fight back and things like that. But once he hit puberty, you're not going to do that.
It's over.
You can't do that. Like,
so please.
And why is it something so wrong with us being different? Like, we're equal, but we're not even.
Nope.
It's okay. That's the way the creator made us.
Exactly. We are.
So we got a problem with how he made us.
More blasphemy from Kendra. This is how your creator. You believe in God. I don't know what God this is. Might be one of them lower tier gods. I don't know what God you're claiming to be, but this is how.
I don't get that. This is how we were made. Like, just accept that this is who. Being a woman, this is what I can't do what men do, but I can do things that men can't do.
Obviously.
So how about I celebrate my womanhood by embracing what naturally comes to me in my natural role, in my femininity.
That's profound. That's quite profound.
Just being a woman.
Yeah.
Why do I have to be to be more of a woman? That don't make no type of sense, and nobody's gonna be able to convince me that makes some type of sense, because it doesn't.
Say that one more time, Queen, for the people in the back.
I do not have to be like a man to be more of a woman.
That's feminism.
This is feminism in a nutshell. I got to compete with you and be able to tackle you and outlift you and outperform you, out-provide. And I don't want to do all that. I'm not in competition with you.
Rest in your femininity and let Big Daddy handle that. How about that?
I'm here to be a helpmeet. So I'll support you. I'll run in that support package on Call of Duty.
Perfect.
I got extra ammo.
There you go.
And shields and all of that.
Perfect. That's perfect.
Right.
Man, this went left. This is why we did this video. Soon we'll be wrapping it up. I know we went a little long, but this might be considered a deep dive. We have a staunch, stomp down, 10 toes feminist versus a red pill zealot. And I think as I'm listening to the brother the second time, he's on base, but he's way off base with a few things too.
Right.
But the clash, the red pill zealot and the feminist modern 2025 edition feminism is clashing. And it just collided, and we just got so many nuggets out of this. And we had to bring this to the platform and let you guys chop it up. I don't know if you caught this interaction, but this was a special one right here. This was good.
The feminism, I can't stand it. I can't stand feminism. Like, there's a few things that it did right for us as women, but it's a lot of things that it did wrong. Like, it really messed up the family structure and the black society. Like, it really messed us up when we hopped on this feminism train. I can't stand it.
For sure. For sure.
Better chance of surviving than a woman. But my point is, a man could work and stay in the house and pay his bills and all of that if the world ended. But if the electric grid or anything, see, people, they only look in the modern time. Oh, we got police security. But if the electric grid went out, what would most women do that don't have protection or a man? What would they do?
If the electric, okay, so they're talking about the strength of a man, right? Of strength right now, correct? That's what we're talking about.
I'm
You're saying
saying,
physically, woman would need a man. Is that that's what you're saying, right?
what will the average woman do if she does not have a gun and a man's trying to take the money out of her wallet? What is that woman going to do?
Well, she would try to save her life. That's what she would try to do. I think what anybody would try to do.
Remember.
But I will say this, you know that men are killed by men every single day. We hear more about that type of violence. You know, so I'm not negating what you're saying.
I'm gonna clean it up, Kendra. Just because I'm.
So we're gonna end it right here. She sounds like the lighter color folks that say, well, black
color all time.
Right. It don't matter because there's police brutality. Y'all kill each other every day. Men killing men.
There is. Yeah, men physical violence. We do bring that. But we, that's what it is.
But there is a lot of gun-toting women out here that's doing a lot of violence today. Like,
yeah, they're catching up.
A lot.
They
starting to catch up. These masculine gun-toting, pistol whipping, whatever y'all be on. It's like the wild, wild west out here.
Definitely. They'll pistol you. They'll draw down on you in a second.
Right. She probably can go toe-to-toe with the robber.
Yeah, she got a big
pistol. The robber probably run off when he see her.
Got a big pistol.
But for a normal, average woman that ain't carrying pistols like that, you just gonna hand him your purse and say, please let me. I got kids. Don't kill me. Please don't kill me.
That's all you gonna do. You gonna give it up smooth. That's what you're gonna do.
Right.
You should do.
Put up a fight.
Try to put up a big fight and all that. Just you'll be all right. Just money. Y'all take y'all money that serious. If he roll down on you with a pistol and he wants your money, give him the money. Y'all got money,
right?
You gonna die defending your little couple dollars in that cheap ass bag you got. Stop, man. Let's stop.
You got people that love you. Go home.
Right, there you go. Go home if you make it home to your people. That's all.
Right.
Give them the money. You could make more. It's all good. It happens. Dude's the same thing. If a dude draw down on you, ain't got your pistol, give him the money. It's all good. It's just money. You can get it back. Money of your life. You want your life. But again, like the feminism that I saw and I think that you highlighted, I just think that feminism started out as representation. You wanted to see women in certain boards and judges, and we've got to that. We're past that.
We're way past that.
This type of feminism to where now you think you can handle men and whoop some ass and all that. Y'all need let's bring this back. We need to peel this back some. And it blinds you to certain factors. Kendra's whole retort to this brother was just steeped in feminism. She didn't even take the points that he's saying, even the facts. If you've been around this long, you know the facts. Like we stated the facts about Jay-Z, Beyonce, Michelle, whatever. Like, this is something that shouldn't even be a fight. We know the facts. Like, this shouldn't be an issue. We know Jay-Z was established. Jay-Z's older. Jay-Z's been around longer. So to say that he wouldn't be what he was without her, like I said earlier, she wouldn't be with Jay-Z if he wasn't Jay-Z. Period. Point blank, period. So we can science that however you want. Did she see potential? No, she didn't see potential. Jay-Z was Jay-Z.
Right.
He wasn't potentially going to be Jay-Z. No, he was Jay-Z. And she wouldn't be around all them nose and lips if he wasn't Jay-Z, the artist. So let's stop, man. Anyway, we're going to wrap it up here. We can cut it. We ran a little long, but this was a very, very good deep dive. And it was just a clash. It was worlds collide. Staunch 10 toes down feminist and a red pill zealot. And it was beautiful. It doesn't get any better than this in a natural setting. Kendra beat her chest and listed her accomplishments like a feminist would. What do you expect? This is where we at with it. Go ahead, Queen.
One last thing. I think the Godfather is smiling down.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely. Still undefeated to this
He's
day.
still undefeated.
To this day.
He is still undefeated. Like,
Man.
she's
Oh,
still on this. It was, what was it, 3-4 years ago when she
pretty
spoke to
much.
him and
Yeah.
he was trying to combat, going against her feminism,
Tried to tell her
and
then.
he tried to tell her then, and she's still on it. Y'all keep saying that she the female Kevin Samuels and all of that. Y'all need to stop lying.
Yeah,
Stop
word.
saying that,
Don't
because
put
she's
that on
still
the name.
she's a feminist.
Mhm.
She's a staunch
Yeah.
feminist.
10 toes down. 10 toes down.
She deeply rooted in it.
Mhm.
You got to look at her father. Her father raised her and birthed her into
Yeah.
this.
Steeped. She's
This is
steeped.
where she got it from.
Yeah.
So
She's steeped in feminism, and it clouds your judgment, and it makes
it does.
it leaves you putting yourself in a situation that you shouldn't even be in. Now you talking about you fighting for your life and all that. You should without hesitation avoid those masculine encounters like that. Not say, "Oh, I would do what you would do." No, say, "I don't want to be in that situation." So that's what femininity, not feminism. Femininity leaves you outside of that shit. I don't want to be. I don't want my purse taken. I don't want to have to fight and do the kumite with two motherfuckers about a Coach bag. Your
I want to be
femininity.
protected.
Thank you. There, bingo. Need I say more? Need I say more? This is the same thing you chasing. That road you on is getting you into problems. Why do dudes want to go upside your head? Why are you getting spit at? Why are you getting slapped and all? Because look at your responses and the way you think about. You are not the physical equal of a man. Put that out your mind. Certain things, men aren't y'all equal in. We got to put that out our mind. We're not going to try to embrace our femininity to prove that we're men. Yeah, I'm this feminine. That makes this is insane. Insane.